No worries.
Man, we appreciate you coming down.
Yeah.
Thanks again. All right.
Shout out to Ross, everybody.
Shout out to Ross.
I'll be back later on.
All right.
Sure. Stick
You guys
around.
sound good, you're on.
Stick around after the show to catch.
You know
Ross.
what it shows? It shows you that when AI thinks it's going to take over, the human bond connects us all.
There you go, man.
That's what it shows you. This is the most hectic episode probably of Oh man.
What if I told you that only half of this show was on drugs? Right?
Ross texted me 3 minutes ago. Now I feel like an asshole.
Yeah, you should.
I should feel like an asshole. Even worse, when he knocked, I was like, "Don't let him in.
Don't let him in.
Don't let
him in."
him
It
in.
was creepy. It was. I mean, when you're not expecting anybody. I mean, even at your own house, when you're not expecting somebody and you hear a knock, you're like, "Oh shit, somebody's here to murder me."
That's true. All right. We were at a comedy show last week. That fucking happened.
Oh yeah, me
Yeah.
and the Radio Valencia boys, the On the Fence boys, were at a comedy show. We both got to go up. That's nice.
Guest sets, but yes, we
Guest
both
set.
got to go up.
I don't know why you had to say it that way. I don't think
always say that.
anybody here was like, "Oh my god, they headlined, they co-headlined."
Guest set.
But
No, the
yes,
show was good.
Shout out to Alex Torres and Jacob.
Shout out to Stevie's. I always make fun of their room because they call it their shows. You know what their show's called?
What?
Stevie Jeebies. I always make fun of that. I will defend my show name Squatters Rights till the day I die. I do think that's a good fucking name.
Squatters' Rights?
I do think it's a good name for a show.
And you make fun of Stevie G.
I think Squatters Rights is a good name for a show the same way that like the same way that it's just like cheaper than therapy. It's like a name that's like Squatters Rights is like a fucking, I don't know, it's like self making fun of or self deprecating, but it's like, yeah, it's like the comedians are up squat. I don't know.
Like,
I also think it's very Bay Area.
I think it's Bay Area because, like, yeah, some of these broke ass comedians are probably squatting in a fucking abandoned house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say, would you ever squat? Can you squat somewhere? Do you got the balls?
Can I
to
physically squat? That's
can you?
the more realistic
If we
question.
go camping.
Can I squat and take a shit?
Yeah. Well, that's not what the original question was.
I'm
but
sure
here we
I-
are.
Well, yeah. Why else would I squat?
I mean, fucking just to get some exercise.
No, I would never squat just for. I'd have to squat.
Literally,
for,
me and my coworker were squatting at work because fucking there was no customers. Just hitting some squats.
I would
man.
never. I would just be on my phone. I had like the whole day to myself on Sunday. And by the way, I'd like to cut to last episode. You completely fucking jinxed my fucking team.
I knew it. What happened?
You fucking I remember you were like, "Oh, I hope your quarterback doesn't get his injury or to his
Yeah.
ankle."
I hope his ankle.
My Saints had literally the worst fucking like. I've been a Saints fan for fucking 2016. It's about to be 8 years or whatever, and it's like this was one of the fucking saddest games I've ever seen. We were up by 17. Our quarterback goes down.
Oh fuck.
And then our team just chokes. It was the worst thing ever. Yeah. And then we missed the winning field goal. It was one of the fucking sad. Yeah, it wasn't fun.
Oh my god! I just imagine all the fucking people from Louisiana being mad that I jinxed it.
They should be mad. Yeah.
I'm gonna get stabbed in the fucking head with a fucking crawfish shell or some shit.
No.
It's fucking Louisiana people. Fucking. I can't even buy a box of Zatarain anymore, man.
You try and get a po' boy.
I'm
It's like
trying
all
to get
fucking.
Everybody spits in my po' boys.
Po' boys don't look that bad.
Gumbo. What?
Po' boys don't look that bad.
Po'
Most
boy
of
is
the
a
most of the
fish.
other. It's just like like it's like a shrimp sandwich.
Yeah, it's a shrimp, or I think they have a different type of po'
They
boys
do.
and shit, but I think that's the one that mainly you have. I mean, a shrimp sandwich doesn't sound that bad.
No, because it's like fried shrimp.
Yeah, anything fried is good.
Yeah.
Fried and in bread, I'm down. I'm down as fuck.
I'm gonna say this is besides the hectic start of the. This is a pretty mellow conversation we're having right now.
All right. Well, how much anal is too much anal?
That's a typical conversation. That reminds me of a video I saw.
I accidentally stumbled upon after a bunch of research.
You know what you don't see in porn these days. Fucking
You fucking. I'm sorry. What was the conversation before we got to anal?
to anal. We were talking about
deep
po' boys.
fried and on bread.
What?
Are you? Did they fucking?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, I know we're both a little overweight, but let me ask you something. What's
A
your-
little?
What is it? Well, okay, well, fucking. I don't know why
creaking chairs over here.
Don't fucking drag my self-esteem down with yours, you piece.
I'm not
shit.
talking about you. I'm saying I'm completely the person.
Can you see your penis?
No, of course not.
What are you talking about?
It's a fucking mountain over. How can I see it?
How would you? All right. Well,
How would I? A mirror?
I thought you had big D energy, bro.
No,
Not at all.
not at all.
All right. Well,
Why would I be a comedian? I don't know.
we're both 5'5". I don't think anybody gets that energy from us.
We're not. I'm not 5'5". You're 5'5".
I think so. I'm somewhere around there.
I thought
How
I was
tall are
like
you?
5'11".
Are you?
I thought I was. I thought I was like 5'10", 5'11". See that was like
You have.
that was little dick energy coming out about a height where I said
I was gonna say,
5'11".
what carnival mirror is in your
I
bedroom?
don't. I think I'm 5'11". Fucking. I just remember that.
What was it? It's like I forget Lil Wayne. I mean, T.I.'s line about feeling like you're 6'4" when you're 5'8" or something like that. You said it in a rap song.
Feeling 6'4" when you're 5'8".
Something like that. It's soul of a 6 foot and a 5'8" or something like that.
That reminds me of the soul of a hustle and the swagger of a college kid.
Oh
Remember
yeah,
that?
the swagger of a
My
college
life.
kid. You know how much anxiety I have over these classes? I have no time for swagger. shit.
That's the swagger of the college. Hey, the
fucking
swagger of a college
Just
gets the
so
VA
stressed
shooter.
out. Oh my
Fucking
God.
like a fuck.
You see
Oh,
that kid stressing hard? He might shoot this campus up, and I still have to pay the fucking shit off. All right. So, Mr. T.I., there's no time for swagger here.
The last university school shooter I can remember was Santa Barbara. Do you remember that guy?
Was it the Asian dude?
He looked a little bit like the guy from Oppenheimer. Do you remember him?
No.
He looked a little bit like Cillian Murphy.
He looked a little bit.
He
like
looked a little bit. Yeah, he just
fucking
couldn't.
killing a
say-
Murphy over here.
You ever see his video manifest or whatever?
No. What the fuck?
It was just a guy that couldn't get, but he was UC Santa Barbara, I think.
You see Santa Barbara?
Why do I remember? It could be Santa Barbara, yeah.
Yeah.
If not, there's a fucking short I saw, or it was like a reel or some shit of like, it was a video clip of like a school, and a kid was getting bullied, and these two other kids are looking, and they're like, well, just another day in Columbine. And it was like, it was a video, it was a movie of the shooting. Like they decide they're going to shoot, but it's just funny of like, wow, that really, what foreshadowing of what's to come.
Oh my god.
That's like if it was like 9-10 and then you're like making a movie and like a guy looks up in the air and they're like, wow, pretty empty up there. It's like, what the fuck? I don't know.
Man, fucking, I don't know what to say. I don't know what the fuck.
You're left speechless.
I'm speechless, and I'm trying not to pull my beard because of that last week's shit where I scratched my beard.
That was weird. Yeah, that was like the only time I ever heard that noise of you scratching your like. I don't think mine makes that much of a sound.
Yo, actually, I found it more pleasant than the eating mukbangs, than the fucking ASMR eating shit.
I don't. Do you watch ASMR?
It pops up, and then I always catch myself watching it for longer than I intend to.
I'll say this.
Isn't
I
that
go
how
into.
they get you?
I go into like deep rabbit holes of like animal abscesses and like giant pimple poppings. Like that's like a
I
big
get those
thing.
too. I get some of those.
Animal abscesses are like they're like pimples, but like they're just like things of fat. And like they'll cut a cow up, like it looks like they're cutting him up like in half, and then giant amounts of pus fall down.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Have you ever seen it happen in their hoof?
Yeah, that I think is a little bit more boring, but yeah,
It's cool just to see how deep you can get to a hoof and how much of it just looks like a fucking toenail.
it is weird. Yeah,
It's weird. And then you fucking don't realize, oh, they really got nails in the fucking thing. It just doesn't reach like. What?
I remember the story that made me kind of like. I don't think it's that crazy because like the same thing that's in your hair is the same thing that's in your fucking fingernails, and it's like that's essentially what it is for them. It's just this kind of like I don't know.
What are you talking about?
The same
Shove something
keratin.
between your fingernails right now.
What?
Shove something in your fingernails right now.
You could a knife or you fucking die. I don't know. You could do it. It's just fucking.
Ouch.
It's keratin. It's all the same thing. There was a kid that had too much keratin. It looked
When
like
was
he
the
had,
last time you ate a carrot?
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Enough of this.
I'm sorry. Continue. Keratin.
If I had to actually answer when was the last time I had a carrot,
It's okay if it was in
Hold
like
on.
some fried rice.
it must have been in like a juice that I had. That's the closest. That's the only way I could have
I'm
had a carrot.
surprised you drink like smoothies and juices. And
No,
shit.
I used to V8's unhealthy for you, but I used to like drinking V8's.
Bro, you're nasty as shit.
You don't like you don't like the pomegranate
No.
V8's?
No, pomegranate V8. Oh,
have-
the ones that are mostly fruit juice instead of vegetable juice.
Yeah.
That one was.
They're pretty good. V8 wasn't that bad.
V8, the original tomato V8.
I've never had that one.
No, you shouldn't. I swear to God, I had it once when I was a kid, and I'm like, oh my God, it's like drinking liquid chow mein for some
V8
reason.
should make a comeback.
It was a V8?
Yeah, V8.
You remember when their whole thing was smacking people on the forehead?
No.
Yeah. Smack. Should have had a V8.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember? That was their whole campaign. Oh my God.
NFL players?
I can't take a shit. What should I do? You should have had a V8. Smack. I'm sure it was better than that.
I remember Stride having a pretty funny commercial where it was like their gum lasts too long, so they send someone to like punch you in the stomach and so you just spit out the gum and they take it from you like they leave like a van, like all creepy and shit, because they want you to get your next gum.
Yeah, hurry up, like man. That. Run through that fucking.
They got to come back with that mystery flavor. Do you remember that?
Mystery flavor for which one?
For Stride.
Stride. I don't remember it, but do you think it really was a mystery flavor? You know,
it was a mystery flavor.
A lot of these fucking people, a lot of these companies, inside shit, just mix up their old flavors, their all leftovers, and put them together and be like, guess which one it is?
It's still a mystery flavor, though.
It's not a mystery flavor.
It's a mixture.
It's an accumulation.
That's
flavor.
what Dum Dum's mystery flavor is. They just get the last two pieces and then they just combine them, and that's the mystery flavor.
Who you calling dumb?
It's just Dum Dums. It's fucking the popsicles or the lollipops. Don't fucking do this.
You calling me stupid?
Jesus Christ.
There's nobody else
after
here.
This crazy beginning. We're gonna end in shambles.
Fucking Joe Pesci.
I don't know.
I'm funny.
I want to hear these topics that you brought to the table.
You want to hear my topics?
I want to hear these topics.
All right. I wasn't done. I wanted to talk about our set at the show. I think we did pretty good. I think we didn't do as bad as horrible as you think we did. Honestly, I don't think we did bad at all. The show went really well.
Yeah, it was good. I just drank. Just remember that.
I remember
that
as well.
3 because they served it in like 22-ounce fucking glass, which are these massive glasses. And I remember the first one I got was free. Second one I got was free because the guy forgot to charge me for it, and I only paid like $10.
All right, you just got Stevie G's bartender fired. Thanks.
Pretty much.
Nice. He had my free one because I don't drink alcohol.
You never. Oh.
See, did you get it?
Fucking damn it.
I'm trying to save a man's job here. Just play along, Perez.
No, I can't. This show has started off too serious.
Too serious? Oh no. See, I'm telling you, he's a far right. Justice is everything. Don't break the law. You'll go to jail and get raped. He trying to save a man's job here.
The institution helps people. I mean,
the institution. You've been institutionalized. You ever ate grape jelly out of man's asshole?
That's not it. That was grape Kool-Aid. Or no, it was
No, have you not seen the Chris Rock?
No.
He got V8'd.
V8'd? Is what we call it? Violated V8.
He also got violated. Yeah, no, that actually works on multiple levels. That fucking dude.
Don't get it.
We're creative. We're creatives, man. We're riffing, dude.
What the fuck was I gonna say? No, I thought you were talking about the Beyond Scared Straight thing. The guy he forces a kid to put orange Kool-Aid on his lips,
and then he puts me, you fruity bitch.
No, he's like, you orange flavor motherfucker. It's funny what you can't do. They couldn't do jack shit on that show, but it's just funny that was like the most threatening thing. And then I think it cuts to a girl being like, "Oh Jesus!" Like she's like, "What world is this stuff?"
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
It gets real.
My favorite moment from that show is where like they're running in place and there's like a girl there and the other girl CO is like, "Oh, you want to hit me, huh?" And the girl's like, "Yes." And the CO's like, "Take your best shot." And then she just whiffs this massive punch that the girl's able to dodge, and then they just restrain her.
Yeah.
She went for it though.
She went for it.
She had that gumption in her.
Uh-huh. I always hated when it was a spunky white girl. Like, I don't have to listen to my parents. And I was like, ugh.
That's what people saw it for though.
Yeah. And then, have you ever seen the one where it's like, "Oh, I'm never going to go to," because at the end of the show, they're like, "I learned my lesson. I'm going to do good. I don't want to end up there, blah, blah, blah." And then 2 weeks later, she was arrested.
I've never seen that. I didn't know they do that?
They do that. At the end, the kids are supposed to, "I learned my lesson, and I understand now that my decisions could lead to bad things." Which, by the way, who the fuck needs to learn that lesson so late in life? You ever met somebody who went to jail for 25 years just to learn that murder isn't the answer?
I wonder if someone ever went to Beyond Scared Straight and like they got recruited by a gang. They were like, "Yeah, once you come in here, we'll help you out. It's like we're not gonna rape you. It's like you're in."
listen, you stab a couple people, we'll help you out. We'll protect you.
It's like it's like college football. It's like 4-year scholarship, full ride, walk on, you're good.
Yo, you stabbed some people on the outside. Imagine what you could do in here, man. She's just like,
we see the potential in you.
Let us make you who you could really be. You could be a shot caller in 2, 3, 4 years, man.
What was I gonna say? There was a fucked up episode of Beyond Scared Straight where it was a brother. It was a black girl, and she just didn't love her sister. That was like the whole thing. She was like a bad kid, but the bigger thing was how much of a dick she was to her sister. And then even at the end of the episode, she's like, I just don't love her. And it's like this weird fucking even the prison people can't. Like, what are they gonna do? It's like,
yeah. This is more psychological.
Yeah, they're like, listen, we Beyond Scared therapy discussions.
My little sister set our parents on fire, so I don't love her. Like, what the fuck did the little sister do?
Huh, that reminds me of something. I forget what though. Oh,
you know,
flashback.
It reminded you of something, but not enough to actually.
Not enough. The image of a like she burned something like that. Fuck, I always forget what though.
I was gonna say, did you ever watch the Beyond Scared Straight where it was like this super smart kid, like some little fucking, I want to say genius, but he was just like a little nerdy white kid who didn't listen.
No.
And they're all like, they're literally yelling at him like, "Hey, I'm in here for this many years. You want to live like this? Do you think that's okay?" I'm like, and he was like, "No, but have you tried to apply for parole?" And he's just giving him.
She said that.
Yeah. Like, he's giving them genuine advice. Like, yeah, you should apply for parole.
That was Chappelle's little joke on Beyond Scared Straight. You ever hear that?
No. Which one?
There was like an old HBO special, or like an old, like, it could be Def Jam. He was like young though, but he was like Beyond Scared Straight, and then he had this like image of like himself walking in there as a teenager. Like, how long you in here for? Like, you know, he's like, we leave here at 3. What time you get off? Like, it's in like he's talking like guys like 30 years in. I don't know.
Fuck.
These topics, Samir, I do want to hear them.
Oh, you want to? Oh, yes. Let's get to the topics. I always try to bring topics because the last thing we need is dead air.
It's a sponsor of our show.
It's what keeps us going. I was gonna say, where's my
it's phone? The lifeblood of this show. It's dead air.
It's all fancy and shit. Fucking, I hate it.
What phone is it?
I don't fucking know. It's a Galaxy 52, something 52. It's not an iPhone like your fancy ass.
I don't have an iPhone. I have a Samsung Ultra.
I hate the way you say Samsung. You make it racist.
Samsung?
Samsung. Well, all right. Can you tell me some of your past jobs? Have you had jobs other than the job you currently?
I worked mainly warehouse, throughout most of my life.
What warehouses did you work at?
Like specifics?
I mean, what did they warehouse? What were you storing? What were you moving? What were you?
I had a job one time. Like, the position I had was like a material handler.
Yeah, I've been a material handler too.
Hey,
fucking, it was meant to be.
Most vague job description ever. Material.
Yeah. You're gonna handle some shit.
Being a material handler is kind of like the mafia. It's like, what do you do? It's like, I work in the union. I'm a material handler.
I handle some materials.
Material handler, I'm sure, is like a mafia job. It's like a no-show job.
Yeah.
It's like, what does he do? He's a material handler. It's like, what does he come here to do? He handles materials.
There's materials that need to be handled, and he's the guy to handle them.
Yeah, no. What did material handling mean at your job?
It was literally packaging shit.
Yeah, so sometimes it is just production line shit. It's like, you're a material handler.
Shove these boxes in this truck.
The first job I had that was material handler. It was actually kind of like a little bit like overseer. It was like you bring stuff to each line of stuff. And it was like you would bring like labels, fucking containers, boxes. It's like, but you're keeping track of like what's being. So it's like, it was a little bit cool because I was like my own boss, but I was the laziest fucking person ever. Yeah, it was bad.
I'm sure.
I slept at that job. There was like a little. I used to sleep. Like, I used to nap in the back of the warehouse. In the back of the warehouse, there was like a little edge where they were supposed to be able to clean, and then I just went there and I would just lay. I would sleep in like in a right angle shape. It was weird, but I used to like lie down like that. They were big boxes, so I was able to do it.
You slept inside a box?
No, I would sleep in I would sleep over a smaller pallet of boxes, and then it would be
You had a little hiding spot where you would take your naps?
I'm always jealous. You ever seen construction worker like insulation bunks or whatever?
No, what is that?
They make their own little. Sometimes like they make their own little bunks to like get a siesta, like construction workers, and it's like the coolest because they have insulation. So they just pack it in. They just sleep in it.
Wow.
But
Isn't insulation bad to fucking breathe in?
Fiberglass, but yeah, but not all insulation is fiberglass, is it?
I don't fucking know. I feel like none of it is for you to fuck. I don't fucking know. I'm pretty sure none of it is fucking approved to sleep on.
I don't know if it's. What if it's insulation that's wrapped? Then you're good, right?
Are you sleeping in insulation at home?
No, I'm not.
Are you
funny.
Are you
Bring
trying
a
to
chick home? What?
I finally visit Perez's house. It's just a bed of fucking pink insulation.
I know that you're not supposed. There's a video of a guy lying on it, and then like the guy narrating is like he's gonna get a bunch of little punctures, and it's like a billion splinters or whatever because it's fiberglass is like shards. But
It's literally just shards of glass and shit.
Yeah, but no, I'm sure if you just wrapped it up in something, it'll still be this softer material. Like they don't need Tempur-Pedic if you work in construction. You just need. I don't like how you're in denial.
This guy is like, hey, do it yourself. Don't fucking go. Don't waste your money on a Tempur-Pedic. Get some fiberglass.
They make little fucking bunks and construct. I've seen it.
You
They're
make
pretty
a
cool.
small little construct so you can wrap it all in tape and it doesn't just scrunch up into one big fucking snake-looking thing.
Have you worked have you ever been a bad worker or just never?
I've been the worst fucking worker in the world. It started literally with my father taking me to work.
Oh, I thought you were about to. It's like a lot. It started with my father.
It started with my father.
In 1993.
Fucking 10 years old. Hey, I'm going to bring you to work. He owns the company, all right? It's his concrete company.
Yeah.
He brings me to work. We up early in the morning. We stop at the 7-Eleven. I remember getting gas station where we got gas today. And guess what? I just fell asleep in the truck the whole day. I did no work at all.
Were you paid?
Yeah.
Woo! But you were boss's son.
Yeah, exactly. I was a spoiled little bitch.
But how old were you?
I was 10.
You were 10. Yeah, but come on.
I mean, no. I was supposed to be there just handling the fucking hose that pumps out all the cement. No, I'm kidding. That would be way too much. Leave it, Perez.
I'm seeing it and I'm like, dude, what the fuck is happening right now?
Yo, just whatever it's doing, it knows what it's doing, bro.
It is, but it's extremely annoying.
Dude, I swear to God, I feel like there's some dude who just knows how to run the radio station from his house, and he's just like, if these two morons would just shut the fuck
I don't
up.
think so, because why doesn't he just put on like gay porn or something? Just like it's me secretly being gay. Just like, why doesn't he just do that?
Yeah. I'm just saying,
if
he's a real man, just show me his dick.
Why doesn't he show his toe girl? I mean, I don't know what the fuck.
Have you ever been complimented by a gay dude?
Hold on. I must have been like
No. That's you just being a homophobe.
I think I
gay
have.
dudes look at me and they're regular dudes, so they want to fuck anything.
I know my stock goes up if I were gay, right?
I don't know.
I think I have a lot
there
more
are hornier people.
Bear. There's like that side. I don't know. I just know that my stock would go up.
I feel like that's you being a little cocky.
I'm not saying I'd fucking be like, it would be tremendously up, but yeah.
I was going to say, have you ever seen a gay dude? These motherfuckers are in great shape. But you know what? There is the bear community. You did say that. You got that going for you.
There's no bear community in straight bar. What if I bring that in? What if I'm like the Harvey Milk of bringing in bears into straight?
Hey, man.
Just trying to fuck hot chick. That's all it is.
Have you ever heard that fucking thing of dudes pretending to be gay just to like get with women?
Yeah, fucking. That was like a friend group thing, like in high school. Yeah, you'd always notice the one kid that was acting flamboyant, and then everyone assumed he was gay, but he would just try finding his in with. Maybe he was confused though.
That is the weirdest in I've ever seen. Like just.
But you've seen it. It's not that uncommon. It's like most of them were like, I remember Hispanic kids from very foreign countries, like Venezuela or something. Mm-hmm. They just acted more flamboyant because they weren't used to. Maybe they were.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Papi. Yeah.
He's not gay, dude. He's Dominican. He just says Papi, bro. I had a Dominican customer the other day.
I have a joke that ends with Dominicans just because I think Dominicans are a funny punchline. I think Dominicans are the funniest punchline to anything.
They're the funniest punchline to joke. The funniest Latinos, I guess.
People say like you can shit on Italians and like Irish, but I do think like if you just Dominicans are a little bit or like a level above that of like you'll get a little bit in trouble, but like it is funny to be like, who don't you want in your apartment? Just like Dominicans. Just outright disgust.
I feel like I don't even know any fucking stereotypes about Dominicans other than that
They're loud,
poppy.
loud music.
That's every Latino. You acting like you're not.
I don't think so. I don't think Mexicans have that loud music.
Fuck yes, they do. They're always playing it during the fucking.
They have like
in the mornings,
but it's like I don't think it's that bad
when they do their parties.
Sure, but I don't know. Salvadorians don't have that stereotype. They have the stereotype that they'll chop your fucking head off. All right, MS-13 reference.
They have a little bit more of a. They are fucking angry and dangerous a little bit more.
They're Have
you heard about turnaround in their country?
What?
The turnaround.
Oh, I've heard it's going good now.
It's
right?
going real fucking. If you have any type of tattoo that has any type of gang significance, into jail. Literally, that turned like. No, but I had a few friends that were like, yeah, I went and I felt safe. It felt good. Fucking taking my family around, fucking walking around, no dangers. Like, I'm sure there's always like feeling of. I'm
resisting my urge just to like yell out like, why don't the ones that are here just go back then? Fucking,
oh my god!
But I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Perez.
I'm gonna watch AI. You said I'm gonna get you're distracted by it. I'm not. You're looking at it.
I'm looking at it because it's mesmerizing, man.
I'm fucking furious.
You're talking to the guy who fucking accidentally watches mukbang videos for like 15 minutes.
I thought you saw ASMR. You watch mukbangs?
No. Well, kind of. You know what I watch a lot of? A lot of Asian people in like rural parts of countries, like very foresty, like they don't have electricity and shit. And the man's just making candy and just making everyday shit.
Like those caveman videos or whatever? Like,
I feel it's racist because the man owns a house and he's a fucking farmer. And no, sir. The caveman videos are something else. Not the dudes that are making a swimming pool and shit. That's different.
Okay, so just a guy that's like...
Literally just everyday
How would that even be racist, by the way?
First of all, you called him a caveman.
No, it just sounded to me... I just think of those. I'm not familiar with the videos that you're talking about.
Jesus Christ. Anybody who doesn't have electricity is a caveman.
There's videos of a white guy from South Africa traveling to different countries, and it's pretty interesting. I will bring up a deep web I got into in like tourism videos.
Yeah.
This is pretty funny. Okay, there's a video of a guy going to like a Zambia, whatever, name a country in Africa. He goes there and he has an iPhone and he has like a good grip on it, and he leaves it outside of his car as he's driving. You've seen it?
Yeah.
What does he have in his other hand?
Is it a taser?
Yeah. Awesome. Justice, as I like to call it.
Justice?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You went to somebody else's country to make yourself a
Hold on. Now you're blaming the fucking victim. He's the person that's leaving his... He's leaving his phone out there because he knows.
I give the same... bullshit to the people here in San Francisco. Stop leaving shit in your car.
But okay, wait, that's not like that. No. It's like if you left shit in your car, but when they broke in, you were secretly in your car with a gun. It would be like that.
That is not the same thing.
It is the same thing.
He knows what he's doing. Nobody just
knows, but
holds his phone out the window like that.
But he's doing it because he knows that people will steal. So it's not, again, there's no other, it's them and the person that steals their phone.
For some reason, I feel worse about that one than I do when somebody leaves. Have you seen the one where they leave a bike and they fuck up the bike, so as soon as you try to ride it, it'll fall apart or it'll shock them?
No, but that sounds hilarious. I want to see that.
Because there is 100%, there's opportunity, but you as the person supposed to be like, it's just a bike, I'm not going to steal somebody's bike. But if you do it, fuck you.
But that's obvious, yeah, but it's like, if I'm holding my phone out, like, you shouldn't take it. It's not like, I know what you're saying. It's like if there's like an item at a 7-Eleven, and then you grab it because no one else is there to like say that's mine, then that's a fair, like, I don't even consider that stealing. That was a person leaving it there, and when you leave something you forget, someone could just pick it up and it's your fault for having lost it.
Did you hear that crack on?
I did hear it.
Oh my god!
But if I fucking leave you don't see my point of, if you leave your phone out with your hand there and someone grabs it, they're pretty much responsible for everything that happens to them after that.
I think you have to look at the world as everybody's probably gonna do it, and so don't fucking
listen to this kumbaya bullshit.
Yo,
Amir is spitting.
You fucking acting. I'm just saying, people suck.
Yeah.
Don't let yourself be the victim. and just fucking don't hang your phone
The guy with the
out
stun
the
gun.
fucking...
He's doing it on purpose, though. You know that.
I know that part, but I'm like, it's a fucking setup.
It's let them get set up. Fuck it. They're doing something stupid. Fucking, they're stealing someone's phone.
Yeah, it's a hard people to. I'm not defending them either. Fuck them.
I remember the first time I saw those videos, I was like, "Is he gonna do it?" Like, you didn't know if it was like fake or not, and you're like, "Oh, yeah, those are good."
I've seen that one. I feel like I've seen more like that. The bike one is definitely my favorite.
I want to make the argument that like, because on the other side, they're willing to do way crazier shit to you. The people scamming you or whatever, or the people like trying to rob from you.
Oh yeah.
It's like they'll throw up like a fake baby up in the air because they know that you'll catch it, and then you'll drop your phone, and then they just run away with the It's fucking like, they're pretty brutal on that side.
Have you ever heard of the llama, the baby llama?
No, what?
I guess in Peru, a llama farmer, which is like they'll offer you a baby llama.
Yeah.
And they'll fucking and they'll once like they kind of force it on you. So when you hold it, you'll take a picture, and then they'll be like, "Hey, you got to give me a bunch of money."
That sounds like the mascot scam in New York City, the Times Square, the Elmos.
Oh yeah. Hey, come take a picture of me. Give me some fucking money. It's 20, 30, 40 bucks.
What if you just steal his baby llama? What if you're like, "This is my baby"? It sounds cute. How big is the baby llama?
I mean, it's holdable. You can hold it like this, so it's like you can run with it. And if you like keep selling it as a miscommunication, maybe you just got a baby llama for like $20. Isn't that's great? That's like fucking $1 per pound for a llama.
Yeah. I always picture the inflation rates of like India. Like there was a guy buying snacks and he's still haggling.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they haggle over there.
I fucking hate haggling. Take your money and fucking.
I had a dad that would do it all the time. That's like my big thing about my dad. He's like a massive haggler.
He haggles?
Yeah,
What does he haggle?
He goes to the flea market every Saturday and just he's like a fucking boss at haggling. That's it. Yeah.
What does he haggle? Like, what are the items that he mostly? Is he a construction person?
Nah, he was like a big handyman kind of guy. So like he always handle for like equipment or like it's like he wasn't a construction guy in that he worked in, but like he's like he'll buy the construction shit and then just know that he'll sell. Yeah, he's like copper, all that shit. It's like, I don't know.
I feel it.
Yeah, he'll haggle for that. Auto parts he'll haggle for. It's like, yeah, he's a fucking, I hate this about him. We're driving one time and we're just trying to drive to the house, and he's obsessed with like an avocado tree that a neighbor has, but it's on their side of the fence. But if he sees that an avocado fell from the tree, he will stop the car and pick up whatever the fuck is on. I hate that about him. But he's just constantly like that.
Yo, he sounds like a frugal man.
He's incredibly frugal. One time he brought a wine bottle to us and he's like, "Look at this, huh?" And then he still had like he bought a stolen fucking wine bottle because he had the alarm on it.
Yeah.
He's just that kind of guy of like he doesn't.
Yo, legit, I can relate to that.
I hate that. I hate that about him.
I'm a cheapskate too.
No, I like buying shit new. I like buying shit new. I don't like.
Why the fuck would you buy? The Nintendo Switch I have right now isn't brand new.
My PS5 I bought new.
No shit. You don't. No.
You know what's fucking creepy? When I bought the PS5 from my GameStop.
Yeah.
They were like, "Whatever happens after you leave that door is your response." It's like, don't tell me that. Whoa, Jesus Christ!
You know how many people they've literally seen through their fucking clear doors get robbed?
Yeah, just someone with like a GameStop uniform being like, "All right, hand it over."
You just sold it to me. Well,
It's like,
now
Jesus
it's mine.
Christ!
Yeah.
I don't like me and my friend were just rushing to the car, being like, "What the fuck do they mean by that?" I don't know.
Like literally, I think it's just if you get robbed, there's no return. There's no. I had somebody come in and fucking they bought a blunt, and as soon as they opened it, I guess the people didn't pack it very well because half the weed fell out. And there's not really a return policy for that. That's kind of, you just gotta eat that.
Because the weed fell. Yeah, it's like when people buy bong. Isn't like a big thing in like the bong community? Like if it falls, it's just your fault.
I mean, yes, but that's glass. That's kind of, it goes without saying. But with weed, like you sold me this product, can I get like?
It's like coffee because it's like it's ground and it's like if it hits the floor, it's now tainted and it can't be reused.
No, because now it's ground coffee.
Is that? What do you mean?
It's coffee that's on the ground, and you know how you grind coffee.
Oh, are you trying to? Okay.
But thank you.
Go. I want another fucking topic. Fuck this.
Give me another topic. All right. Let's see. Fucking, what else do we have here? I didn't even tell you any of my past jobs. Thanks for asking, bitch.
Fuck. All right. No, now I feel guilty.
No. What have I done? Whatever. My first job, I was like 13.
10.
No. Well, my first job, I wasn't working with my father.
Oh, fair enough. I'm like that, yeah.
I was a caretaker, kind of like a babysitter for taking care of little kids at this place where, like, children summer camp type bullshit.
It wasn't like Boys and Girls Club or anything like that?
Yeah, it's exactly like that, but it was a bootleg one.
I always wanted a job when I was underage, but I never was able to get one. I was almost going to be a Black Angus
The internet
host.
has a job for you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
In 20...
Make a lot of fucking money.
One time, this is how fucking dumb I was. There was a website that was like, oh, this is so cringy looking back on it. There's a website where students can post like, hey, I need an essay written about this. And then it's essentially, you know, like how ChatGPT kind of ruined that? Like, everyone just writes their own essays through ChatGPT right now?
Yeah.
So it's like, back then there was a website where people could, like, be like, hey, I need an essay done on, like, Napoleon. And then people write their essay and they're like, here you go. You can send this now to your teacher. I remember being like, I'm going to do that. And then I realized, like, I'm a student. I'm a fucking idiot. Like, you need to at least have some sort of intellect to be able to do that. You have to be
smart. You have to be able to put it on paper.
And then, like, the realistic thing is I don't do my own fucking homework. Now I'm going to do someone else's for money. It's like, what the fuck?
Exactly. I tried offering that. People were like, no, I don't want to do my homework. I'm like...
It seems like the easiest thing to do that for is math, though. Because at least in math, you could just beat right. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I hated about mathematics. Like, I always had teachers that were like, I prefer math over history because you don't need to... The right answer is the right answer. I always hated that about math.
I hated... I would fucking yell at your teacher for even saying that shit. Then why the fuck do I have to show my work, bitch?
Oh, I would, yeah. That's like a big thing because, yeah, I'd be right without showing my work.
Who gives a fuck about the work? I got at the right answer, right?
Yeah, I'm using critical thinking, bitch.
Critical think these nuts, bitch.
Caretaker. I wanted to work at a senior citizens home over at, there was one by our high school that I was wanting to work at.
When you were young?
Like, yeah, when I was, like, I wanted money back then, yeah.
My sister-in-law works at one of those.
Yeah, how's that?
Well, she worked at one of those.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Fucking in the short time she worked there, a lot of people died. She didn't kill them. It's just old people fucking constantly dying and shit.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot more crackheads than you would think.
In the old homes?
Was it an old home or was it a sick home? It
sounds like a halfway house.
Yeah, it's filled with crazy people.
Okay.
I was gonna say I actually lived in front of it. It was a halfway house where they send handicapped people.
No.
Where the?
Wait, you're calling it a halfway house because they're halfway, like from the waist down. Yeah. They're parallel. That is fucking brutal.
Fucking, they're halfway there. I mean,
we're gonna only set so people from the halfway. No, it's like a prison. It's like a prison medium. It's like,
oh, never mind.
You're forced to go there for like a day. Like you're forced to like. You're
I was
free
wondering what the fuck did all these cripples do to get fucking sent here?
That is fucking brutal, Amir. You're talking about these homes are only. You're paralyzed from all the way up. It's like, uh-oh.
Yo.
You're not going to the halfway house anymore. You're going to the all the way house.
You're being ignorant. What about if he had a stroke? Just his left side don't work. That's still
halfway up to the left, right.
What if just one arm works? Sorry, man. You got to go through a 3/4 house, man. This ain't going to work out.
I never thought about that. That is fucking... That's just gonna be stuck with me now. A halfway house being this fucking thing. Oh, all right.
Is that where the all right, that's enough. Fuck. But yes, no. Yeah, see a lot of people die at those nursing homes.
What if someone was mentally retarded, and then they're like, yeah, he only has half function of his brain. He's going to a halfway house.
Coming to the halfway house.
Halfway house.
Jesus Christ. Well, we're very literal. If you got like half your penis shot off.
I've never. That's the most literal answer I've heard for what a halfway house is.
I didn't mean it that way, but you know what? I like it.
Fair enough.
All right, let's jump into these topics. These other topics. By the way, I want to talk to you about this, but also I don't think you know anything about this. About weed outside of California.
No, I'm only aware. The only thing I remember this from old National Geographic videos on like drugs.
Yeah.
My favorite states were these states where like there would be like state troopers outside, like in the borders of the state, and be like, "Bring any weed here, we'll come find you." That was my hero. That guy. But like they hated drug smugglers.
Yeah.
They'd be like, hey, that's interstate traffic. That's a man. It's like that whole fucking thing of like they hate.
Not in my town.
Yeah. So what about national weed or international?
No, I was
weed?
gonna say how fucking not international weed, it's just like weed outside of California. Like I can't believe you didn't get into weed. We have the best weed. Literally, as a fucking teenager, I was getting weed that was like extremely good quality on the street. It was not even like I had no dispensary I could go to. It was just like, and then you go. I have friends from like the East Coast, Florida, whatever, and they just talk about brick weed, sticks and stems. My friend David literally started smoking like I think meth for a little bit, just because there was nothing better to smoke.
My only argument about East Coast versus is like, wouldn't Jamaicans have like pretty good weed? It's
I mean, how are you gonna get it from Jamaica here?
I'm saying in New York. It's like in New York, like there's lots of like Jamaican immigrants or whatever, and it's like fucking they come in there. You don't think they would help? And
I was gonna say, I don't know what it is about the water in New York. Apparently, it makes good pizza. It makes bad weed, or at least I haven't seen any weed.
So New York doesn't have good weed.
That's not what from what I've heard. The East Coast, the South, it's just the weed is not the same.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I also heard like it's a lot of sour diesel on that side as well.
What is that?
Sour diesel.
Like,
how do you not know what the fuck sour diesel?
No, I don't know what that is.
Jesus Christ!
Like an aftertaste of weed.
It's a specific strain.
But okay.
It's a sativa dominant. As to over here, we do a lot of OG Kush and fucking shit like that, cookies and all that bullshit, which is more indica.
What is cookies? I have no fucking clue what that even is.
Girl Scout cookies?
No, look,
it's
the cookies.
Durban Poison and OG Kush.
Wait. So cookies, that thing that everyone's wearing in like the shirts, that's what that is? Or?
Cookies is what the cookies they're referencing is a strain called Girl Scout cookies, and then through hip hop and lingo, it got shortened to just smoking cookies.
But when you see like a cookies billboard, what is it they're advertising?
Cookies is, yes, it was inspired, but that's just their brand now. Cookies is
bigger than the strain?
Yeah.
It just means you like weed.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
That's so fucking. That's like if it's like that's like if the phrase "It's Miller time" became like this thing bigger than Miller. I don't know.
It's Miller time.
It's Miller time. That's like everyone. I don't know.
I was gonna say, did you ever see that? Just straight off topic. The fucking dude giving a speech to an African country, and as the speech comes to an end, they start playing John Cena's theme song.
Oh, I've seen it. Yeah, where it ends pretty good. I've heard that. Yeah. You said Sour Diesel. You ever seen? Like, you usually remind me of the wrestler Diesel. Remember his?
Diesel. I remember Diesel.
What was the name of his finishing move?
Fucking, I don't remember.
The jackknife. And then he was like, "Yeah, it's awesome." Dude, it's called the jackknife. It's sick.
Jackknife. What is the jackknife?
It was like the last ride, kind of.
It was just like a long body.
But everyone hated it. Yeah, everyone hates those kind of moves.
Yeah, because you're like, this is gonna fucking hurt or what?
It's easy to botch, and yeah, it's like that lift or whatever pisses. Like, there's too much that can go wrong in both ways. Yeah.
Literally, if you don't land on your back, you're gonna land on the back of your neck.
Yeah, like when you fall, there's a chance like you could just fucking reverberate back.
Yeah. Did you ever see the video of Zabu breaking his neck?
Sabu? Or Zabu? Zab is Sabu.
You and Zabumafu.
Hated that show.
I fucking love that show. You hated that lemur?
I had cousins that would like. You ever have? Okay, this is like a thing that I was pretty used to. I don't know if I'm considered a latchkey kid, but all my parents worked, so my aunt would take me to their house, and I have to watch whatever they saw.
All my parents worked?
All two of them.
I was gonna say how many.
My brother too. That's why I'm thinking like, oh, but my brother would work too. And it's like
nobody there to watch it.
Nobody there. I should have just gone home, but I was closer to my aunt's house than their house, so I'd always watch what they were watching. And I was always all this PBS shit, and I fucking hated Zubumafu because it was like all this dumb. Because I could have gone home and I could have like watched like MTV, but they didn't have MTV, so it was like fuck. Yeah.
You could have gone home. But you know what? You saved your wrists in the long run because you could have gone home to an empty house and ejected.
I could have learned it faster. And then no, I gotta go home. I gotta go to fucking their house and watch. That's why I hate it. Like, I hate that era of Cartoon Network. It's like Adventure Time or whatever.
Yeah.
Because that was right when all that shit was happening. And it was like, I don't want to fucking be here. I want to watch this.
I was gonna say I never got too big into it, and into that Adventure Time shit. But I heard it got very fucking big.
Yeah, no, that was like their big, because they had like a show with like good writing. I don't know.
I have no idea what the fuck happened, but it became its own fucking thing.
I thought Ed and Eddie was good. Like, I remember, I didn't, no, I not Ed and Eddie, I meant Billy and Mandy.
Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
I didn't like Ed and Eddie that much, because I just thought it was kind of boring. There were only a couple good episodes of Ed and
What are
Eddie.
you fucking talking about, man? They out here in the streets trying to get this money, trying to make my life change.
Every fucking episode, though.
Literally, it's not that hard to make 25 cents. I found 25 cents on the fucking floor before.
They have like a whole compilation of everything Billy says and Billy and Mandy that like makes no sense. You ever seen that video?
Just a compilation of just random Billy stuff.
Like random shit that he would say, that, like with like his speech. It's fucking hilarious. I don't know.
And if you don't give me what I want, I give you all a big punch in the eye. I remember Billy.
Yeah.
Fucking.
All right.
What next topic?
I feel like we were gonna say something, then I went into that because you mentioned something before Zubumafu. I forgot the fuck.
Breaking Sabu.
How did he break? Yeah, what happened to him?
Him in a fight with Chris Benoit. I
What
guess
happened?
he didn't. I want to say he didn't land right, and you don't see like a crazy his fucking neck just.
Jesus fucking Christ! That's your impression?
Yeah. Just fucking his neck twist all the way around like an exorcist, but you do see him just land on.
I've never heard that sound. It fucking A.
Thank you.
That just shocked me. I don't know.
I'm working on my fucking voices.
Yeah.
Comedy. Fucking.
Comedy.
Count. Fucking entertainment. Click. Subscribe. Throw that ass in a circle. Fucking do whatever you got to do. But
That wasn't a bad song for that. I remember that. That was a cool ass that was like a cool phrase.
Throw that ass in a circle.
Sure.
Throw that ass in a circle.
Brick Squat. Remember that?
No.
Remember Barack a Flock of Flames?
I do remember Rock a Flock of Flames. Yes, I remember.
I'm the head of the motherfucking. Remember that?
Oh, fuck. That was a very odd fucking.
That was awesome.
That was a weird time for YouTube, but I do remember it.
It was pre-World Star. That was when This Was 50 was big. Remember that?
This is 50.
That was my brother loved that website. It was just 50 Cent's website. This is 50.
No.
But it was actually pretty big. Or it was like pre-World Star. It was like where all the fight videos were on or whatever.
What the fuck? 50
Yeah.
Cent had his own little world.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. This is 50. I just remember that.
This is 50.
What was I gonna say?
That's the catchphrase. That was the logo.
Ew, that's the name of the website. This is 50. What was I gonna say? Jesus Christ, I have amnesia. What was I just talking about before?
Sabu broke his neck.
Yeah, no, not that. What did I mention? I was gonna bring up something before that or after that.
After that, how would I know?
This is 50. What were we talking about right before that?
World Star. Ross, where are you?
No, wait. No, it's coming. No, wait. You were going with it. Wait, World Star. What made me talk about that? Fuck.
Waka Baraka Flame.
Yes. Baraka Flocka Flame.
Waka Baraka Flame.
Do you remember his skits?
No.
It wasn't that good of an impression.
It wasn't, but it was Waka Baraka Flame sounded funny enough.
It was funny. They had like his own entourage, and there's an interviewer, and he's like, "Hello, Barack Osama," and everyone's like, "Whoa, whoa!" He's like, "No, it's okay." He's doing his shitty Barack Obama impression.
That was not bad. That was.
I've seen, like I'll be on BART and I'll just be listening to that song repeatedly, being like, "This is fucking hilarious." Like it is a funny song.
You are the most terrifying person to run into in BART.
Just to watch what I'm watching.
Yes.
It would be me constantly rewinding to him being like, "Watch what you speak." Nah, what the fuck?
It would be hilarious
fuck
just
you
to see
say?
you sitting down, just doing all that shit.
Fuck, I think the line he says like something. Watch what you say. I'm the president of the fucking USA. It's just this random line.
Whoa, very deep lyrics.
He actually has one really good line in it where it's like, put on a night suit on and got some marijuana. 8 years later, George Bush was a Ghana. It's like, fuck yeah.
What the fuck? He was a Ghana?
Was a Ghana? Yes, and like he left office.
Oh, fuck. I was going to say.
Give a long ass speech to put your ass to sleep.
God damn, he's not wrong. Fuck. Have you ever sat through like a presidential speech, like an inauguration speech or anything?
Here's a good story. When I was in 8th grade, my teacher was like, listen, politics are really important. It's the 2012 election, so we need you to watch the Republican primaries. And it's like this thing of like, as a kid, it's like I was like 12, so I was like, and I was like, you think you're smart? You're like, all right, I'm gonna see how they do it. I'm gonna see Capitol Hill and how it gets run. And I swear to fucking God, the thing that I saw, like my introduction to politics, was Clint Eastwood talking to an empty fucking chair. Do you remember that?
It sounds familiar.
It was insane. He talks to an empty chair at the convention or whatever, and it's like the most cringe-inducing thing ever because the chair is Obama, but it's like Clint Eastwood's acting like he's making like smart point, but he's just talking to it. It's just so fucking cringy, and he's like, he was like hammering
Mr.
in lines.
Obama, before you, there were only whites.
You're okay there, little guy. It was like all these things. It was like, oh, shut up. I remember that. I just remember, and that was like everyone's introduction to politics, and they have to write it down, being like, what the fuck did I just watch? And it was like bad.
My God. Sounds like some sort of weird fucking poetry slam.
I saw, you don't watch any, like, you never saw like the debates between Trump and Hillary?
No.
No?
No.
You know what I saw live? What? I saw Trump tell Hillary, because you'll be in jail. Remember that?
No.
What?
I do not.
It's one of the most famous fucking historical moments of like the 2016 election. There's a moment where Hillary goes, it's a moment where Hillary's talking about Trump's tax returns, and it's like, fuck, no, I think it's a question about Hillary's emails, and then it's something like, luckily, Trump isn't president, and then Trump comes back with, because you'd be in jail, and it's not mentioning his email or her emails, but it's like this great fucking clapback moment. The audience goes crazy, and the moderators have to tell everyone to be quiet. It's great. It was awesome. Watch politics, Amir. It's good.
No. It all sounds so shitty.
Dude, I saw Michael Bloomberg come in because Bloomberg was like this. He was the mayor of New York for like a really long time.
Yeah.
And he comes in, and he was always rumored to come in, but he comes in way too late. So it's like the 5th debate that he enters. And it was a thing of like, Bloomberg's in, because all the other people are kind of boring. Yeah. So like, let's see what happens. And then they just shit on Bloomberg to the point where he's like, all right, I'm done. He's like, all right, I'm out. And that's it.
Wow. They really shut him down before he even really got started.
One more political moment. I saw Marco Rubio say the same thing 5 times in the and Chris Christie calls him out for it.
Yeah.
And then Marco Rubio responds by repeating the exact same thing. He was like robotic. He couldn't stop repeating it.
Oh my God.
None of this shit impresses you. It was amazing.
Really. It just seems like the roast battle seems like they'd be more impactful.
You're comparing. Fuck that. Trump is better than the roast battles.
Fuck no.
Yes.
It's like literally it's Stone Cold Steve Austin's character.
No, it's not.
Easily impressed.
This is what makes the debates better than the roast battles. It's like the roast battles are like wrestling, where you make yourself a heel, you make yourself a face. Trump came in, like, unlike wrestling, he comes in and then declares himself the best. And then everyone it would be like if like John Cena, it would be like if all these big names, these are the people. This is the established WWE core. The writers have this person without writers comes in, shits on everyone, and makes himself the main character. It's awesome.
Fuck. I think.
Where were you in 2016, Amir?
I was helping out my bad hombres come through the fucking border, man. Where was I in 2016? I don't fucking know.
You just hear me go like disgusted.
Disgusted. You son of a bitch, you helping them steal our jabs.
No, you don't remember like the election at all? Like what was happening? Like nothing?
No. I did. I was fucking like, it always pissed me off because I'm like, I already knew that anybody could run for anything. Oh, should we do the thing?
Yeah, I was thinking we should do it.
Let's do the thing. We'll be right back. Hold my point. Try to remember.
Yeah, we're going to take a break, and we're going to play a very special message that I recorded a little bit earlier. Hold on. Let me just get the device on.
Oh, my God. I'm so nervous.
Does the cord say device 1?
Oh, my God.
Hold up. I got mine here.
Where the fuck did you even find that thing?
Here you go. It's on this one.
There you go.
All right, so we're going to turn off the mics, and then we're going to play the message. One moment. Hey, this is Luce from the show. You're probably wondering why I sound like I'm about to preach about HelloFresh or Manscaped. That is not the case. Let me talk to you about something pretty important going on with this show, as well as other neighboring shows here on the station. We upload on YouTube and all that crap, but our home base is Radio Valencia, which has been nothing but cool and helping us with our show immensely. Radio Valencia is a non-commercial radio station, meaning it's mainly the people listening that are responsible for keeping us afloat. It's the donations that help with those expenses like web hosting and streaming, since we're first and foremost an internet radio station. And contributions also go to more obvious stuff like rent, utilities, cleaning services, insert cleaning dead air joke here. Anyways, without Radio Valencia's space and equipment, I'm going to paint a picture. Me and my co-host Amir would be doing the show with only skull candy stuff at his place. It'd be a time machine to when you were a kid. You need to replace your earbuds with those shitty skull candy earphones you got at JCPenney because it got the job done after you push the earpiece deep in your eardrums. You may hate the sounds of San Francisco that get picked up on our show, but picture the constant, incessant sound of Cypress Hill and Afro Man coming from Amir's house. So I'm pretty grateful myself that Radio Valencia gives us the space to use, and obviously that wouldn't be possible without you guys in the first place. You're helping us and other great shows the station has to offer. Plus, Radio Valencia is offering some goodies and cool stuff when you help the station. You just go to radiovalencia.fm and click on the Support Us section of the site that has the PayPal link. Donate anything, you get some Radio Valencia stickers. For $25, you get limited edition station shirts. And for $50, you get to guest DJ here, which means we become your competition, meaning you get to be better at something than someone. My English teacher will probably pay $50 just to trash what a mess this script is. Anyways, thanks again to Radio Valencia. We're hoping to be doing this for a long time, so now back to Amir and I trying to figure out how to not have a boring second hour. Stay tuned. Thank you.
That was amazing.
That was so bad.
That was nice. I thought you did a good job.
I don't know. I wrote it last night.
I want to do the next one.
Yeah, hopefully we stay here. I do like Radio Valencia. Thanks again, by the way, to Radio Valencia for having us here. Yeah.
We love you, Radio
Not a big fan of the AI. That's going to fucking kill us. But yeah.
Right. He might just be paranoid.
We just chugged a Red Bull. Or I chugged a Red Bull. You put Red Bull in your weed apple juice drink.
Indeed, I did. What won't they put it in, man?
Well, won't they put weed in?
Name a product, and I guarantee they have put weed in it.
Cocaine.
You're thinking too small. You acting like a Chewy. Haven't been around since the 70s.
A what?
A Chewy?
That's what it's called?
I think so. A Chewy or a Primo.
But don't people say Primo Kush?
Yes, that is also. I mean, Primo is just also how do you say premium for like potheads.
Fish scale is crack?
Yeah, I believe so. Crack or cocaine.
Yeah. You ever hear that song Move That Dope by Future?
Young someone move that dope.
Yeah. I just hate Pharrell's verse in that. Do you remember that?
Why the fuck is Pharrell in there?
Pharrell's in it, but do you remember his verse?
No.
It sucks. It's just him being like, oh, he ruins it. Because the whole song, Pushy's like, fucking my junkie. It's like all this awesome shit that you rarely hear in rap. And then Pharrell just comes in, just kind of like, don't do this. That's almost what it sounds like, how he's acting.
Like, hey, they're doing this because the circumstances that they're in leads them to no better options, but you yourself should look for better options. And that's kind of
pretty much his verse. Yeah, genius lyrics right there.
Fucking genius. Thank you. Fucking.
All right. It's 9:06. Let's get these fucking topics on board.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Let's kill it.
Fucking kill it. Let's fucking run through them. Fucking run a train on these topics.
Let's go.
Fucking. All right. I want to talk about this one. Who's got better fucking movies, Jim Carrey or Adam Sandler?
Has better movies?
Movies.
I've never seen.
As a stand-up, I think Sandler got it. I think
Sandler has his own style though, but it's like he ended up doing like more guitar shit later on.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. So who has better movies? Now here's where I'm a little bit like biased. I've never seen that many Jim Carrey movies.
Because you're a dick.
Like name the ones that you've seen.
The Mask.
No, I've seen The Mask too.
We've talked about this, and oh my god, I can't believe.
And then keep on going. What other movies have you seen?
I believe we've named Ventura.
Never.
Ace Ventura. Not 1, not 2. Definitely not 3. Spinoff with Cartoon Network. Fat Kid.
Nope, never seen that.
I was gonna say Cable Guy.
I did see The Cable Guy. And that one,
that's notably not the best movie.
I didn't like it.
It has a cult following, though.
I don't like it.
Even his bad movies are a good movie.
I don't think Jack Black's good in that movie. I just think it's just a dumb... Like, Ben Stiller, I don't like the point... I don't like that the movie tries being this bigger...
Ben Stiller?
Ben Stiller directed it. And, he's in it. He plays the twin killers or whatever. Mm. That one I have seen. I like parts of the movie where it's like... I like the... Okay, this is what I like about it. I love the idea that, like, this fucking... it's the idea that, like... He brings this guy into his life, and the other guy immediately has leverage, and then that's awesome. But then it gets into this thing of like, I was raised on TV, and it's like that's where it was like, remember that where it's like him as a kid watching a movie. It was so bad, and then that part was bad when they're having the fight scene, and like he starts like doing the sound effects of the Star Trek fight. You remember that? He goes at the medieval times.
Sounds like something you would do.
It was just I liked the scene with like the party and like the what's it called, the Jefferson Starship music or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like all that weird shit of like him trying to fuck over that was fine. But yeah, whenever they got a little bit too like the ending sucks. Yeah. Him at the fucking radio tower or whatever the fuck, the TV tower.
Yeah.
And then do you remember the Ben Stiller thing? Like, do you remember like that subplot of them being like murderers and like they had to... It's making fun of the OJ trial or whatever of like how everyone's... Or the Menendez brothers. That's what it was making fun of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
I was going to say it was a fine movie. I think you're hating on it because you felt attacked about the...
Well, that I was a Jim Carrey's character.
You were the fucking... You were raised on TV.
He's not representing us properly. Fucking clear.
I was raised on TV. I'm not like this. I don't need friends.
No, fucking... What else?
This I like... from the man that has watched every movie ever in existence.
No, I haven't. Fucking... I like the party scene where they're playing... Remember that game that they're playing? The game with like the voices, the silent voices?
No.
No?
Remind me of that.
Matthew Broderick as a girlfriend. Yeah. Jim Carrey like whispers something in her ear. Mm-hmm. It's something so dirty. Matthew Broderick just doesn't want to play. I don't like when he's in prison. I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Maybe that wasn't bad when he's in prison or whatever. But it's just like, I don't know.
All right, well, give me some Sandlers.
I love Click. I have like this fucking bond too.
Click. I feel like. Well, I'm not sure. I feel like it got very dark.
Awesome. The way it got, the level of dark it got was. That's literally the noise he makes in the rain when he falls down. I still, the song is playing in my head now, but it's like this kind of and he's just like it's funny.
I like how Christopher Walken is like the angel of death almost, whatever the fuck he's supposed to be in that movie.
Yeah. I hate the premise of that movie. It's like Bed, Bath, and Beyond, and then there's a room with
Beyond. He went to the Beyond.
I hate that. I think I like that movie for when it's serious. I just remember that.
You see, well, all right, fine. I said movies. I didn't say comedy movies. I didn't say shit.
No, Click, though, is like the scene with the dude. The dad scene, fucking where he's like, I love you, son. I love you, son. And he just keeps on repeating it.
That brings me into one of my other topics. How easily do you cry at a movie?
If I haven't seen that clip in fucking years. Probably like 10 years. If I saw that clip right now, it'd probably move me.
It would move you?
It would move because of how much of a dick Sandler ended up becoming in that moment. And like it was such a clear moment of like everyone was trying to have fun and then Sandler just comes in like a dick. Yeah.
I was gonna say.
I knew the whole time.
I knew.
You're well, I forget what Sandler says to himself in that moment, but he's like,
"You piece of shit."
No, let's say that. Come on, it's a family movie.
No, I do remember. I remember that, and
there were demos in that movie. Like he's hella fat, and it was like an excuse just to put on a fat suit or whatever. Remember that he's hella fat. Yeah, he's hella fat. Remember that in the future? His daughter dates like the douche or whatever.
Oh yeah, he gets fat and then he loses hella weight through surgeries and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the son doesn't. I mean, he doesn't have surgeries and stuff, but you know what I mean.
The son's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the wife in that? The wife in that movie is the person that she was dating. Pete Davidson. It's Underworld. Kate Beckinsale. That was the wife.
Yeah, Underworld. What's her face?
Yeah. Hold on. Let's talk about Click a little bit more. But
first of all, I like Click. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. Click is a good movie, but
all the other movies I think are okay. Like Billy Madison, I never really thought. To me, Tommy Boy is much better than Billy. Like Billy Madison's okay, but I don't put it even close to that.
You ever watch Mr. Deeds?
I saw him. I didn't like Mr. It was just like what? It's the same shit. It's the same sappy shit of like, I don't know. He wants to write letters or whatever. That was like his dream. I don't know. I didn't like Mr. Deeds.
You didn't like? Well, fuck you.
It's not that I didn't like it, but it was like no, like that's an Adam Sandler.
Fuck you, Winona.
Okay, here's a good movie to talk about. Anger Management. Have you seen that movie?
It's not even a comedy movie.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I didn't.
It
like
is a
that one.
comedy.
I didn't like that one.
You didn't see. I actually agree with you. I can't. It's a good movie. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
But I can't watch it without being mad. Like that's it, right?
Yeah. But also, you're an angry person, Perez.
No, it's like that thing. Like even the ending. The ending's not worth the excruciating fucking time in that movie. Click doesn't have a good ending either.
Click has a great ending.
I don't like the ending. He just throws away the TV in the trash or whatever.
He just throws the remote in the trash.
But he was given the remote. Oh. That remote exists, though.
What do you think? I mean, Sandler is definitely the king of fucking super hot wife for me, the main character.
Yeah, Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore. Fuck off, bro.
Gotcha.
That's why 51st dates suck.
Got him.
I'd rather fuck the Giants.
Ladies and gentlemen, we found him. You ever seen that?
Ladies and gentlemen, is that Osama?
No, that was Hussein. That was Saddam Hussein. He does this like look. This is how far away I am from the mic. This is how he says it. He's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, we got him." that's how he says it.
We got him.
That was like so rehearsed too. I remember. Fucking like I don't remember, but I'm reading about it. It's like they talk about like how he had it all planned out. I don't know. You ever seen the song they interlude with that?
The what?
The song that they have with that clip?
No.
You never heard that song that's like, I thought I had it all together, but you never heard that?
No.
It's a meme, like that quote that he says. It's always a joke of like, have you been to Sagandi's?
What the fuck is the Sagandis?
Sagandi's balls. And then like typically like that song will play as I'm asking you, and then the moment you say what the fuck is Sagandi's, then it's him going we got him, and then the FBI storms into your house pretty much.
Nice. Fuck.
It's also with like pedo shit, but yeah.
Yeah. Jesus fuck.
Well, it's like how old are you? I'm 17. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. That's how he fucking says. I don't know why he says it like that.
He was just like trying to curb his excitement.
It was awesome. No, when you watch the clip of how everyone reacts, they're like, yeah. They're like, yeah, all that blood, all those fucking gallons of blood we spent. I don't know.
Finally, you know how many fucking dead people that didn't need to die?
Mountains of people.
Mountains.
Just gone.
Oh,
just for that one moment.
Not even the mountains of people, just the dudes whose girlfriends cheated on them back home. You know how many?
All those Dear John letters?
All those Dear John letters coming from women to writing some other dude's face as they write the letter.
Who wrote the first Dear John letter? Just John's chick.
Some dude named John's chick. Like
in Band of Brothers, they mention Dear John letter, which means like Dear John letters must be older than fucking World War II. That's the thing I don't get.
What do you mean,
like in
I'm sure back in the fucking Middle Ages, fucking nights.
Dear John, Dear John,
Dear Jonathan.
I don't think so. Maybe it was a Civil War thing.
Alas, I find
Dear John. I thought Dear John started in World War II, and then it was like then it makes maybe not. Maybe you would assume Dear John was like a Vietnam. I don't know.
When was the first Dear John? Like,
we can look that up. We can look up the existence of Dear John letters.
I forget we have to
start naming more Adam Sandler movies as I think.
Adam Sandler movies. Let me see. What was that? You already said Billy Madison.
Yes.
I was gonna say I said Mr. Deeds.
The Wedding Singer, which I've never seen.
Spanglish.
You've seen Spanglish?
I have not, but it fucking looks like it sucks.
Yeah, no, it does not look good.
It doesn't look good. It's fucking ugh. More Adam Sandler. Grown Ups. I
World War
thought
II.
we were talking about Grown Ups on the way
We were
here.
talking about. We mentioned it. Yeah.
Grown Ups 1 and 2. Fucking great movies.
I've never seen Grown Ups 2, but I know Grown Ups 1 is not. It's okay.
It is
On a
fucking
lower
phenomenal.
level. You think like this is the thing that pissed me off is that you said Grown Ups topped The Hangover, which is beyond fucking wrong.
Bro, it's not. It's not at all.
Yeah, no, it's wrong.
It's just the first movie in The Hangover, the best of that series of movies.
But yeah, because it's the first. Just ignore the rest. What do you mean the best in the series? There was only supposed to be one. Then they made multiple because they're idiots. But yeah,
Because they milked the shit out of it. So
But
now you
the
have
first
something
one-
to compare it to. That these pieces
fucking
of
bullshit.
shit. This is the best one because it's not so shitty. And then there's the shitty second and the shitty third and shitty fourth.
they didn't make a fourth one.
I'm pretty sure they did.
No, they didn't. They made a third.
They
They made
did.
three.
They did. It went straight to DVD.
No, the first one's awesome,
Bradley
and then you
Cooper's not
just
in it.
ignore the rest of them.
Ed Helms.
Bradley Cooper's not in the third one.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, I was about to say what? Oh,
Fucking.
I was gonna say.
But yes, no. What if fucking? I also don't fucking watch movies and remember the date they came out, so I can't really name you some that came out.
But I'm giving you a lot of leeway. I was telling you since 2009 when Hangover came out, you have all this time to think of better shit. But that you see, Grown Ups isn't even close.
First of all, it is. It's better already.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm building my glory hole as we do this.
You know a movie I saw a lot
Which
growing
one?
up as a kid? That's Bedtime Stories. Remember that movie?
No, why the fuck would you?
It was a Disney Adam Sandler movie. I
It was a
think.
Disney Adam Sandler.
Yeah, that was like a weird mix, but yeah.
It was.
I haven't seen any of his Netflix movies. Like none of those I've seen. I'm sure they're bad, and it's like,
I watched the Hubie Christmas. I mean the Hubie Halloween.
how was that?
I liked it. It was fine.
Okay.
It was weird that they made this skinny, scrawny Indian kid a bully. But I'm like, I don't know what happens in these white ass neighborhoods.
What the fuck was I? Jack and Jill was when everything went down to shit.
Oh yeah.
That's why I consider like Grown Ups you can't take because it was around all that time.
Yes, but that was the good amongst the best one.
Oh, fuck it. What do you mean amongst the best of Adam Sandler movies?
Well, no. It was the good one amongst the worst. My bad.
What do you think is the best Adam Sandler movie?
What do I think? I personally, I like Mr. Deeds. I could watch Mr. Deeds. I want to say there's another one that I can't.
Doesn't someone just fall in the fucking ice in Mr. Deeds?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget that.
And he saves her with the black foot.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The black foot.
I don't remember that.
Yep.
Is that the foot that like he's like, I can't feel it. I can't feel it, yeah.
Oh, do you remember the fucking scene with the butler?
Yeah.
Look, hit it harder. And then the dude stabs and he's like, why the fuck would you do that? I'm just kidding.
One scene though, it's like I remember that it was
Name
alright.
the scene from The Hangover
Name one scene from The
that
Hangover.
would made you laugh. more.
Easy.
one?
Easy. Tonight, you're my wolf pack. And we're blood brothers. He puts out a knife and he's about to ready to cut. Everyone's like, whoa! He's like, well, let's do this. And he cuts his knife.
Yeah.
He cuts it. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. And then there's that moment where they're checking out the Caesar's palace. It's like, I have a question. And then she's like, yeah. He's like, this probably isn't real, but did Caesar live here? Because he's there at the Caesar's palace and all things. It was also, The Hangover was also really realistic with their dialogue. It's like, no one was a comedian. That's a problem too with like, there's always an actor from like The Office or Parks and Rec on something, and they have to play their own character that like they've built.
Yeah.
But like the chick that's like the what do you call it? Not the secretary, like the what do you call the chick that's like on the computer, like at the airport or whatever.
The check-in people.
Yeah, just the chick checking them in, and at the Caesar was just a regular fucking chick. She would answer things completely with no bullshit, no like little Melissa McCarthy like add on to it or whatever.
What the fuck? You leave Melissa out of this.
I've never seen one Melissa. I'm proud to say I've never seen one Melissa McCarthy
Which is
movie.
Melissa McCarthy? Is that the bigger lady that got
Yeah,
skinnier?
bigger lady,
Yeah.
fat fuck. Yeah,
She was funny. I liked her.
and what?
And I forget the name of it, but she's a mean boss. She loses her company. She learns that people can be nice and blah, blah, blah.
All right,
But it was a good movie. That was a good movie.
you know what that movie's called?
I forget.
Click, starring it.
Adam Sandler. Other than Click, I just remember a lot. Adam Sandler has had as many flops as he had as good.
Yeah, no, what I do like I'm definitely I haven't brought up. Don't mention the Zohan.
I fucking love the Zohan. That
Don't
might
speak
be
of the
one of my
Zohan. Is that
favorites.
what it's called?
Don't mess with the Zohan.
Don't mess with this. I never saw that movie, but I never got it as a kid. Like as a
Disco. Yeah.
you liked that movie as a kid.
Yeah.
I never understood what it was because I didn't understand Israel and Palestine or whatever. I didn't understand like that was like the thing about it. I just skipped it.
You needed really to know about Palestine.
No, it was
these two kinds of people that don't like each other.
I just
they explain everything in the movie. Oh, we've been fighting for thousands of years.
I was this kind of kid at Blockbuster. If I saw that movie, probably not even Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, but like if I saw Click and I just saw him holding the remote and the remote says like rewind time, and it's like, all right, cool. The movie writes itself. It's almost like as a kid, I'm like, I can't hate this movie. And then I watch it, and then it's like, all right, whatever. And then fucking Don't Mess with the Zohan though is like this weird, like I'm not gonna get any, like why is he talking like that? I don't get any of that. Yeah, I've never seen Little Nicky either. I've never seen that movie.
Little Nicky's the shit. It's a horribly good movie.
Oh, come on, like a lot of his fucking movies.
Yeah, I like how John Lovitz just dies and goes to hell in the first like 5 minutes.
Does he?
Yeah,
It's not bad.
I'm in. And I've heard a lot of people say it was a good movie if he would have just picked a different voice. His voice gets really annoying because he's doing a fucking character the whole time.
Why am I thinking? I was about to say, why am I thinking of Elf? And then I'm thinking 8 Crazy Nights. That was like the big.
Oh yeah, 8 Crazy Nights.
I've never seen that movie.
8 Crazy Nights is amongst his best.
Isn't there a scene of like a dog taking his shit in that movie? Or like is someone farting?
I'm sure there's farting.
That movie you consider good?
Yeah, fucking. I'm not even Jewish, and I'm like, Happy Hanukkah, everybody.
No. Number
Whitey.
one, Click. That's like number one for me. Nothing's in the top 8, even with the shitty scene.
I'd rather watch Little Nicky.
That's fucking insane. I've never seen Little Nicky though.
You should.
Harvey Keitel plays the devil, right? Or like
Harvey Keitel.
Yeah, that actor.
Maybe. I don't know who the fuck.
He's a good actor.
I know that fucking that Rodney Dangerfield plays the father of the devil.
That's good.
That's
fucking. He has a. I was watching his videos recently, and he does have really good lines.
Oh yeah.
He has this line that he's like, my wife, she's an idiot, you know. Someone stole our car, and I'm like, did you see who was in there? And they're just like, no, but I got the plates.
That's one of my favorites from him.
You've heard? He has another joke that's like I was kidnapped as a kid, and they cut off my ear, and they sent it to my father. My father said, I want more proof. That's fucking. Those are like weird, darker jokes or whatever. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say. No. I was gonna say a dark ass one, but that's Jackie Martling. That's not.
What's a Jackie Martling joke?
Charlie, how do you drown a blonde?
Huh?
You put a scratch and sniff sticker at the bottom of a pool.
Why? Because they like scratch and sniffs?
She's blonde. She's gonna go out to the bottom. I fucking love when you gotta explain a joke. It makes it so much funnier.
What the fuck? I do want to argue more about Adam Sandler. I don't know. I think we named all the Adam Sandler movies right now.
I feel like we named the good and the bad. Spanglers was bad. Fucking Little Nicky, I'll give it to you good just because I like it. I feel like we've only named a handful of Jim Carrey's.
Yeah, but I haven't seen a lot of the Jim Carrey. But Jim Carrey, I know, has The Mask. Fucking, he has the number 23. Remember that?
Dumb and Dumber, the number 23. What was that? It was like
that was
supposed
like
to be a
horror
psycho.
Movie. Yeah, that was him trying to go into like thriller.
Yeah.
That wasn't considered good. I did like him in The Truman Show. There's a movie that's probably better than all the movies besides Click. Hold on.
He holds on so tightly to Click.
Click is like a deep emotional bond to me as a kid.
You know what I do? I feel like just because you like Click, you're going to be a great father one day.
No.
Just because you learned the lessons from the movie Click. Like, oh, no. Money means nothing when you don't have your family.
This is what's super fucked up is like...
Appreciate everybody.
Me and my dad don't have that deep of a relationship, but when I watch that scene in Click, I'm like, fuck it. Like, it's not me and my dad, but it's me like, fuck it, father, blah, blah, blah.
Fathers and sons. Even though with your father, you're like, what's up, Dad? That's it.
Pick me up. That's it. Yeah, it's just that.
Pick me up already.
Come on.
Jesus. I always assumed you fucking walked to work.
Never. I'm too lazy.
Dude, it's like
I'm such a lazy piece of shit.
Dude, yeah. Honestly, yes. No, you kind of like slightly downhill your job is, and then just to get on the fucking sidewalk.
It's just a little bit too long. I don't like that.
You can't use a little exercise, Perez?
Nah.
Come on, Perez. Don't be that way.
I can't do it.
Perez.
Can't do it.
You can't do it. Why not? I tell you, if you donate to Radio Valencia and make us the number one donation spot, and donated the show to, I'll make sure Luis Perez loses a bunch of weight. What do you think, Perez? Will you do it for the
cut
viewers?
off my leg due to diabetes. Is that we're
If
gonna do
we
it?
get 100 subscribers on our YouTube, or at least 100,
That's how much. I don't know.
or at least $100 for Radio Valencia,
Oh, that's harder.
I will make you. We'll jog the mile. We won't even run it. We'll jog it. What do you think?
That is virtual. No. Anytime you mention physical shit, I'm always like, that's never gonna happen.
Come on, Perez.
No.
I bet you're more athletic than you think.
I know. No, I think I'm that kind of person where if you punch me in the stomach, I would be incapacitated for like a good fucking day. Like one, I know my body's just too weak. Like,
That's because you haven't moved enough, Perez.
no, I just think like there are body parts that are like, if I take one punch, that'll be it. Like
That's
if
it?
I was given a liver punch, oh my, I wouldn't even know what the fuck.
A Manny Pacquiao liver punch.
Canelo, I thought had worse
Canelo.
liver punches.
I was gonna say. I mean, yeah, from them, of course, like being hit by a fucking car. But I was gonna say, I'm
From
just
any
talking
liver
about a
punch.
light jog, Perez.
No, it is weird that I was like liver punches, but it's like, oh no, I would never do. No, I don't know, just lazy.
Hey man, I don't blame you. I'm lazy as shit too.
Fair
You're
enough.
acting like I don't go home and take a nap after this show.
Does weed? Joe Rogan's the person that's like weed doesn't make you lazier, right?
I don't know. I guess
Yeah.
I don't listen to him as often. Just because I smoke weed doesn't mean I listen to Joe Rogan.
He's not bad. Fucking.
He's not bad. It's not really my thing though. His shows are too long. I don't have that type of attention span.
I listen to like the Protect Our Parks episodes. Those I listen to.
The what?
The Protect Our Parks episodes.
Who is that? What is
Those
that?
are like that's when it's Joe Rogan, Shane Gillis, Mark Norman, Ari Shaffir, like that whole crew, and they just talk shit.
Nice.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, those are fun. It's a fun group. Shane Gillis and Ari Shaffir.
Next topic.
Next topic.
I
Fuck.
think we're done. Unless you want to name more Jim Carrey movies, but
I can't think of any more.
Truman Show
The
is
Truman
good.
Show. Truman Show is a good show. That one, I was
Good
gonna
show.
say, it feels like it could be more of a psychological thriller than the fucking number 23.
Truman Show feels a little bit too short, though. That's the only problem with Truman. Truman Show feels like, I don't know. I like that movie was dumb when it tried making a point, but it was like the moments where his friend is lying to him, and then you see like the original Ed Harris on the mic telling him what to say. That was pretty good. The soundtrack isn't that bad. Like I just remember like the music in that movie, but other than that, nah. I mean, Truman Show isn't better than Click. I know that. All right. That's what we're gonna end it on.
He really holds on to that movie Click. For one day, I'm gonna buy you a. Do you think the movie Click made any merch?
You ever seen that? There's a guy that collects Click. Like he has like a bunch of DVDs
Yes,
stacked
he
up
does.
of
He has
Click.
all
Yeah.
the collection of Click DVDs.
Yeah, well, not all of them, but it's like it's fucking one of the best movies ever. I see why. I know why he has it.
Jesus.
It's just good. I just like more movies should be like comedy in the beginning and then drastically dark. Like,
And then get real, man.
yeah,
Bro, that's not a good time.
no. What are these topics?
I was gonna say, are you a sneakerhead at all?
Only to a certain point, which is just Air Force Ones. Only up to that level.
You only like Air Force Ones?
I only like Air Force Ones.
You like the wait? That's the all black or all white?
They're not all black or all white, but I mean, like you could get them like that, but like it's just like a type of shoe.
And then why do you like them so much?
They're pretty iconic. Like I think I look good in them just because like it's like a fat person's shoe. I'm just looking at my. I think like it's just a shoe that like you can, like Fila's make your feet look hella big. You ever seen Fila's?
Feelers?
Yeah.
No.
You've never seen the brand Fila?
Oh yes, I have.
They're just giant
I don't
foamy
know what I
fucking
thought
shoes.
you were saying. I'm like, well, who's a feeler?
No, Fila. New Balances do look old. Like there's that thing of like old white people. That is true. New Balances are actually getting some more sponsored by New Balances. Skechers are the same thing. It's just, I don't know. I'm thinking what else I would wear. I had Jordans, but it was just like I only like Jordan 3s. That was like the most I ever got to like Jordans. Mm-hmm. Oh, are you a sneakerhead?
I will have a pair of shoes on my feet until they disintegrate.
I'm the
on
same
my
way.
feet.
That's why it's probably like there are only a couple Air Force Ones that I won't wear.
What do you mean you won't?
Did you hear me? Did you hear me also say something fat before I said like?
What'd you say?
I said Air Force Ones, but right before I said Airhead, I mean Air Force Ones. I called myself, I was like, what a fat fuck.
It's a 2-hour show, ladies and gentlemen. We
Yeah.
get hungry.
Dude, it's 9:31. Do you think the Red Bulls helped at all?
What?
Do you think the Red Bulls helped at all?
Meh.
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 I think the topics are what's keeping us going.
Ah, thank God.
Thank you, Amir, for these topics.
Fucking yeah, man. I gotta fucking. This is my. I don't know how to work any technology. This is what I bring to this show.
What's the next topic? Because the sneakerhead one, yeah.
Sneaker. Well, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, fuck. What shoes did you wear?
No, it's not even about the shoes. I've always been weirded out by sneakerheads and how much they pay for shoes. Like it's just like any article of clothing. I don't think it's like that.
But shoes have always been expensive. Like
no, they haven't. I feel like shoes used to be. I remember getting shoes for under $100. Now I can't find shit.
No, because people were always getting shot for Jordans, like in the '90s or whatever. It was like a big joke or whatever. It was like
getting shot for Jordans.
Like whatever. It was like that thing of like in the year 2000. Like I'm saying, like since we've been alive, there's always been a sneakerhead business. Mm-hmm. Earphones. Well, the moment Beats came in. Earphones were expensive. I just remember that.
Yes, I do recall that.
That was fucking annoying.
Yeah.
And then it's like, that's the only thing I can remember. It's like that got expensive. Hats never got expensive. Hats have always remained the same price.
Hats have always remained the same price.
Crooks and Castles, is that expensive at all? It's just a brand, huh?
What is it?
Crooks and Castles, like a brand of hats.
I've never even heard of them.
I always used to buy, I don't know. I told you, my hat phase or whatever when I was a fucking teenager.
I know, like, pants and jeans, nobody's like, oh, well.
It's pricier than I think it should be, but it is what it is.
It is what it is, dog. I was going to say, the only thing I could compare it to being a sneakerhead is being, like, a person who collects, like, old rock T-shirts. You know what I'm saying? You know those fucking weirdos?
But you mean old rock or old concert T-shirts?
Concert T-shirts, rock T-shirts.
That's one thing's memorabilia, and the other thing is just kind of like dumb.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but I'm like, oh, I need it for my collection. I mean, at a certain point, like, what do you like the shoe, or do you like that it's a different version of the same shoe?
I like that it's a different version of the same shoe, and I like the color in it. There's this type of Air Force I like where it's like. They use packaging symbols on the Air Force One. I like that. Which is like stupid.
Yeah.
They just like that. They use like that cross thing. I don't know. It's dumb to describe, but it's like, yeah.
All right.
I don't know. I'm
not trying to be a dick and just be like, oh, what you like is stupid, even though it's...
Next topic.
Oh, next topic.
Yeah.
Let me see. What do we got here? Come on.
I need I need a banger of a topic up here.
Relationships?
Beyond out of my... Next topic.
You single?
Yeah.
Ready to mingle?
How long are we gonna step on this topic?
How many bitches you want, man?
How many bitches do I want?
How many bitches do you want?
I don't even think I want a bitch. I think I strive for like a Berkeley chick. I think that's all I want.
That's what you want to hear.
I want one bitchy Berkeley chick.
That is surprising. Why the fuck would you want a Berkeley chick?
I just want to argue with someone. That's
exactly.
it.
That's what it sounds like.
I want a platonic fucking person.
You want somebody to fight just so you can fuck them later.
Kind of, but I think I want that abrasiveness in my life. I want someone to always be fighting with.
I feel like it's not gonna be hard to find. I'll tell you that much.
No, I don't know. For a Berkeley chick, I need it to be a type like, I don't know. I want like a girl like ponytails that like thinks she's incredibly. I want that. Yeah.
I don't know. Well, what do you think of a Berkeley chick? I just think of a hippie.
No, I don't think of a hippie. I think of like an intellectual. I think of like a.
Oh, you think of a UC Berkeley chick, not a Berkeley chick.
What the fuck is it? Wait, like, I don't even think the hippies go to Berkeley. I think the hippies are here.
What, in Oakland?
No, in San Francisco.
Oh, right. I forget where we are.
It could be techies. I don't know. I could see both points.
No, I can definitely see hippies here, but I definitely think Berkeley is that much and more for fucking hippies.
It's weird how there's yuppies and there's yippies. You ever hear about that?
The fuck is a yuppie and a yippie?
A yuppie is like... Okay, so a yippie is like someone that would... Like a yuppie... a yippie is like a hippie.
Tell me one.
I know. Fuck. I'm just keep on repeating each word. Yippie is like a hippie. It's like someone that like goes like all these protests and stuff. A yuppie is like it's like that fucking American Psycho thing. It's like you go to college just to make money in stocks and then bam, you're in the stocks. You're a yuppie.
Yeah.
That's what a yuppie is.
So it's like just opposite sides of the spectrum.
Clash. Yippies existed before yuppies, but yuppies got big in the 80s and then yuppies got fucked over by Black Friday.
By Black Friday?
There was an event. Yeah, you ever seen Wolf of Wall Street?
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the fucking Christmas.
You're right. But it's not. Black Friday's not on Christmas. Black Friday's the day before Thanksgiving. Amir.
Fucking.
I would know.
How the fuck would you know?
I don't know. I got a Keurig on Thanksgiving once.
Did you?
Yeah.
Are you a coffee man?
I fucking love coffee, Amir.
Are you like a fancy? Are you making espressos, cappuccinos?
No,
macchiatos.
My setup is pretty good though. I got a Technivorm Mocha Master. It's like an expensive coffee.
It's Technivore.
Technivorm. It's like Italian.
It sounds like it only eats technology.
Guess how much it costs?
300.
$490.
What the?
It's awesome.
What kind of fucking coffees are you making that justifies that fucking price tag?
Shitty coffee, but I like it.
Oh my god.
Just ground coffee.
That's literally like you could have bought a second PS5.
Yeah, but why?
What?
I barely even use my PS5.
Is there any games on the PS5?
I play games. I play Armored Core.
What's that?
It's just like a mech game. Just like, you know, like what mechs are, like fucking,
like Gundam and stuff.
Yeah, it's like that.
And you said you didn't watch anime, huh?
No, it's not anime.
Got him.
It's not anime.
We got him.
I just like how serious it is.
Everybody?
No.
We got
You try doing it.
All right. What's the line again?
You gotta go. Ladies and gentlemen, we gotta go extremely close into the mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Like I always picture the audience being like, yeah.
You know what? I love wrestling. Just because the pop of somebody's music starting and the whole crowd goes, oh shit. That's a fucking awesome feeling.
Chris Benoit, Royal Rumble, number 30, entrance 2023.
What? Oh my God.
You ever seen those videos?
Of like 3, 2, 1. And then just a longer pause than usual.
Yeah.
And then John Cena's return.
No, I'm talking about fucking like they make edits of Chris Benoit if he came back today.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh my God, no, I have not.
You've never seen? It's just dumb, but it's like
God.
It'd be awesome. He just comes out. There's someone had a comment. I remember on YouTube video where like he comes up with a mic. He's like, "Yeah, I did it." That's like his big. This is the biggest heel turn Chris Benoit ever made.
Biggest heel turn. How do you get back from that?
It'd be awesome. He just comes in running to everyone runs. Everyone just self eliminates themselves. We're like, all right, we're done.
Oh shit, I'm out. I'm dipping.
Yeah, I don't know. There was this. I didn't know this about Chris Benoit's death. What do we talk about more, Chris Benoit or porn?
I feel like Chris Benoit porn coming up.
Chris Benoit porn. We mix up both topics. Be like gym porn.
Gym porn.
A bit of S&M. Jesus fucking Christ.
It's both gym porn and BDSM.
His son's a wrestler. I was thinking about that.
What?
His son's wrestling.
His son is?
Chris Benoit, yeah. He has an alive son that's still wrestling. He's like, I don't know why anyone won't pick me. It's like, your last fucking name. But yeah.
I was gonna say I've heard he's not the best. That's also why.
I'd imagine, yeah.
Well, his dad wasn't around to teach him.
What's your finisher? Son's finisher.
Oh fuck!
I got him in the sleeper hole. All right, Jesus, I'm done.
The guillotine.
The guillotine. You fucking. He's got him in the Bowflex.
Whoa. Oh, bro, it's weird. He comes up as much as he does, but for when he was alive, to kids like us, he was the fucking man.
He was. I had
the fucking
SmackDown
5'5" man.
SmackDown Bros. 2007 is the last WWE game, and then fucking. I remember this. I remember being traumatized. That's how I found out wrestling was fake. Was the Chris Benoit? It was suicide.
Murder, suicide,
mass murders, whatever. It's just murder, suicide. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mass murder. So he killed 2 people. Come on.
That's
mass murder of 2 people.
The mass murder of 2 people. That's massive.
I hate you. What was I gonna say? Yeah, no, I just remember all that happened. I remember seeing the fucking live event. Remember that? Or like the emptyless arena?
No.
There's 2.
First of all, what's an emptyless arena?
I should have just said empty arena.
Yes.
Fucking damn it. I'm usually the person that corrects you. Fuck. Yeah, an empty. It's the one where they do have the tribute show. They don't have anyone because Chris Benoit dies. Then it's like 3 hours long. They show like highlights of his best matches and with interviews. And it's like I remember this too. There was the next episode. They're like, in light of recent events, we will not mention Chris Benoit in any way, shape, or form in the WWE ever again, starting now. And then, like from then on, they just go on to never bring him up, and that's it.
I wonder if they ever go to rewind clips because he wrestled a lot of really good people.
They do. I know that WWE Network has to show his main event at like WrestleMania 21, the one where he beats Triple H and fucking what's his name?
Randy Orton?
No, I think it was Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels?
I know he gets Triple H in the crippler crossface, and and he chokes him out, or he taps, and then what they cut is him celebrating with his son. That's the thing they don't show.
Yeah,
because due to obvious reasons.
Murder.
There was a Norm Macdonald joke that was like, you ever seen his clips of him making fun of OJ?
I've heard, yes.
It reminds me of that.
How supposedly somebody told him, hey man, you got to ease up on that. The owner is friends with OJ or some shit like that.
The owner had, well, the one of the producers were really good friends with OJ of SNL. There's that clip of he's like, OJ wept for he could never kill anyone ever again. It's like that. It's like one of those jokes. Well, he had a really good one that was like, he was like, Al Cowlings. Al Cowlings, the guy that drove OJ on the Bronco. Uh-huh. Like, he was the one that was like helping him out. And then Norm Macdonald's joke was like, Al Cowlings is starting a 1-800 number, and he can tell you that OJ didn't do it. And he's like, for $2 a minute or whatever. And he's like, for $3, he'll do it without laughing. It's like awesome. I don't know.
Fuck.
One thing that Norm Macdonald did that I'm always impressed by, he did this thing where he'd always talk about jokes afterwards. He's like, I wanted to do a joke where the setup is the punchline, and then he does the joke, and the joke would be like something like, Gary Oldman is dating, or Uma Thurman is dating Billy Joel, and they recently broke up because Uma Thurman is dating Billy Joel. Like, he liked those kind of jokes, and it's like, I don't know. Anyways.
How did we get here from relationships?
Single hookups. Bitches. Berkeley.
Berkeley bitches.
Berkeley was the big thing. Intellectual. Now here's the question: when did we connect to Chris Benoit? That's the real question.
That's the real fucking. How did we get here?
Do that?
Jesus Christ! We ended up like.
When did we? Emptyless Arena.
Did you want to fuck Chris Benoit?
No. They said he was a big dwarf. You ever hear that? He had like dwarfism.
He had dwarfism, but he would still fight something.
Did he officially have dwarfism or no?
No. I think they officially have dwarfism. You got to be like below 4 something or some shit.
But his head was weird. But he just looked weird. But I don't know.
Yeah, no, he was just a tiny man.
I'm still trying to remember how the fuck we got connected to Berkeley, but I don't know.
No clue.
San Francisco Tech yuppies. That was the big thing. Yeah.
How the fuck did we get from yuppies to fucking?
Because I thought of techies and I thought of hippies in Berkeley, and it reminded me of yuppies and yippies. It reminds me of like in New York how there's like this artsy thing, and then New York Wall Street kind of like it doesn't come in, but it's like they're just two culture, like they're culture clashes.
Are you sure you're not on pot?
No.
Jesus Christ.
It's just, I don't know. Fucking, I could be a little bit dazed. The Red Bulls aren't doing shit. I mean, I think we're fucked.
I think we got to start smoking meth.
No. We need to start doing angel dust.
I mean, which I think you can find it. I don't know why you want to find a drug that's so addictive and hard to find.
Because the name. That was a little bit fucking arrogant, right?
What?
What do we call this drug? Angel dust.
Angel dust.
That's what we call it.
It's the dust of the angels.
Coke is probably like considered better than angel dust, and it's like, isn't angel dust like a fucking more like white trash type of drug?
Yeah, I would say yes. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I remember a movie where I think it was Colors. No, not Colors. I remember they were just smoking. They were doing Sherm for sure. I think that was Colors. And I remember somewhere else where somebody.
Do you know what Sherm is named after?
Richard Sherman?
No. Sherman Helmsley, who played
Richard Sherman.
No, you were close though, Mr. Jefferson.
Mr. Jefferson. How was that close?
Because you said Richard Sherman, and I was thinking Mr. Jefferson, like Mr. Richard. I was thinking that. Oh, wow. I was just thinking it sounded close.
That's not racist.
It's not. It had no. It was just audible. It was clearly just sounding the same.
Obviously, this fucking ancient old man and this young black man, they both look alike, right?
There's a comedian. There's a comedian that I met. Do I say the name?
No.
No one's listening.
Sure.
Hatch.
My boy.
Me and Hatch first met at Niles. I was like the worst open mic in ever. Did you ever do it?
Niles? Which one is that?
It was in Fremont.
Fremont? I don't think so.
I fucking hated it. Okay, here's the thing. Back then during COVID, open mics used to fucking suck. And people think it's bad now because Saturdays or Sundays everyone has to sign up for like fucking things in San Rafael or whatever, San Carlos or whatever. Yeah. Meanwhile, fucking You used to have to wake up on a Tuesday at 6 a.m. because Jeff Morris, because he would have a mic at this place called the Florence in Niles. Niles is in Fremont. Niles is a one-road city. That's what Niles is. You ever see it?
No.
You know how they're talking about? You know how Saudi Arabia is talking about that city that's one road long called the Line or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, Niles isn't like that. Niles is like a town that like Pennywise would invade. It's like a very 1950s-ish town. Yeah. Lots of Charlie Chaplin shit. Because Charlie Chaplin filmed a lot of his movies in Niles. Okay. It's like historically significant for that. It's also historically significant for being one of the worst places to do comedy. Fucking like it wasn't. Nina G has a book on the history of stand-up comedy. That's promotion. I don't consider that like names. I don't consider that like tilly. But it's like I'm in that book. You can find me in that book.
Which book?
The history of stand-up comedy in the Bay Area.
Oh my God, that's such a niche fucking thing. But
it's such a niche topic.
Yeah, but continue.
I'm in it in a photo of the Florence, and it's like I'm next to a couple comics, and then I'm next to like a Charlie Chaplin statue. It was one of the worst open mics ever, though. It was a Hell's Angels bar with no fucking Hell's Angels. There was nothing, and it was like it was just a shitty mic. You do 7 minutes there, but what was the story? I met Hatch there because I used to when I started comedy. I was a fucking edgelord.
He was an edgelord, ladies.
As in, like a lot of my material was just like, all right, he's just because you didn't have an audience yet. That was the problem with COVID. There was no audience to check you, so you were saying this wild shit, but really you didn't have the balls to say if there was an audience in front of you. You wouldn't fucking say it. And it's like I used to. Sorry.
And what were you saying?
I had this joke about. It was so fucking bad. This was one of my first jokes. It was like, anybody know what punching down is? In a room full of fucking comics. And then someone would be like, yeah, I know what punching down is. I'm like, yeah, punching down. You can't punch down against anybody. Like, you're supposed to be punching up towards people in positions of power. Royalty. Like queens. Kings. Rodney King was punched down a lot in 1992. That's the joke. I hated it. Looking back, I just think it's a horrible fucking... But... I did that joke, and I always thought Hatch, like, during that set, he got up and he did some shit. He was like, get the fuck out of here. Mm-hmm. And I remember Alec being like, oh, man, I pissed off Hatch. And he was just like, at that time, we just never met. And then I came up to him after, I'm like, hey, man, sorry if like, I pissed you off with that joke. And he's like, nah, man, you pissed me off with the shit that you said before that. You said you were getting pussy. And I guess that was he was flabbergasted.
I was getting pussy.
He's like, that was fine. That Rodney King shit. It was the other shit that pissed me off.
Luis Perez.
He's from Boston. We always says my name. He goes, Louis. That's how he always says my name.
Louis.
Oh, no.
Yo. Yeah, no.
This is my favorite. Like, Hatch is right, but he was like, Louis, you always be Googling shit. And he's fucking beyond right.
What the fuck, Perez? Why you always Googling shit?
I gotta get the right punchline. I gotta be accurate.
Accurate for what?
Catch the joke.
Hassan Minaj said somebody anthraxed his fucking daughter's face.
I have so much cringe moments. There was a comic that went up, and he was like, yeah, I think The Social Network should have won the best Oscar for Best Picture.
The Social Network?
Yeah, The Social Network.
I remember.
And then, hold on.
The one with the Facebook movie.
Yes, the Facebook movie.
He thought he should have won the Oscar?
No, he had a joke that he was like, I think The Social Network should have won for Best Picture. And then I remember going up to him after and being like, I whispered this to him. I was like, dude, The Social Network did win for Best Picture. And then he's like, really? Like, he was like, he thought he was wrong. And then I looked it up, and he looked it up. That's how confident I was. And then he looked it up. He was like, "Oh no, dude, King's Speech won for Best Picture." And I remember feeling like such a douche. And I remember being like, "Oh," because it won for Best Golden Globe. That was like the big thing Social Network won.
You fucking ass.
Such a douche.
Over here correcting his punchlines, and you don't even got the facts.
He must have looked it up too.
Don't show your face in this empty bar again.
Pretty much, yeah. In this empty bar in fucking Fruitvale in Oakland.
Oh, Fruitvale?
That was in 3411.
Nice.
That was
I live by there. I wouldn't go there. Fuck.
You wouldn't go there. The room isn't bad. It wasn't a bad room. It was pretty good.
Was anybody paying attention to you?
No.
I was gonna say if it's in Fruitvale, I feel a lot of Latinos just getting drunk after work.
There was a time I used to only go there because their bar would play Winning Time. That was the HBO show.
Winning Time?
Winning Time is the show about the Lakers and the Celtics. I think you said you saw it.
When the fuck did I say that?
It didn't. Oh, it might have been someone else. Someone else said that they were watching it.
Wrong Mexican, you racist.
God damn you, Amir. It was that show about the Celtics and the Lakers in the 80s.
So no.
You never saw that?
No.
Magic Johnson was in it?
No.
He wasn't in it, but yeah. That show got canceled, by the way, which is pretty fucked up.
What was that for?
They could never do the Len Bias story. That's the thing I'm obsessed with.
Who's Glenn Bias?
Len Bias. Amir.
Who's Len Bias?
What? Exactly. Ross is just as I am. It's amazing.
Is he?
It's like a pivotal moment in America, and that was like when the war on drugs got bigger. Because Len Bias. So like in the history of the Lakers versus the Celtics, who wins the first one? Celtics won the first one against the Lakers, and then the Lakers kind of start coming back, like really good revenge, right, for the next couple of years. Like the rivalry's getting big, and then the Lakers get the first. I don't know how they even get the first round pick or whatever, but they're like. They're like, we're going to go for Len Bias. So Jordan hasn't entered the picture yet.
Yeah.
Jordan's in fucking what? And North Carolina State or whatever. And, sorry?
Tar Heels, Chapel Hill.
Chapel Hill, yes. And then fucking Len Bias is playing over at Charlotte? Fuck, I forget. Anyways, yeah.
He's going to Boston. He's going to
Yeah,
Celtics.
Well, he was going to get drafted, yeah. And then I think 2 days after he gets drafted, he tries coke. And then he just dies of a coke. It was like a shock.
Oh.
One of those moments. Like one of those stories like a kid taking Molly and dying.
Yeah, a lot of potential.
He was supposed to be. A lot of people make the point that he was supposed to be better than Jordan. Like
Yeah.
that's like a noble thing. Which is also that's a weird argument in and of itself. But it's like, yeah, he dies 2 years later. Or, he dies 2 days later, and it's like they never talk. Like Winning Time just ended, so they can't talk about that. But you have to picture it's like a crazy thing.
No, I've actually heard the story. I just don't remember the name.
Yeah.
I fucking tell people that story when I'm like, oh, bro, careful with cocaine. One dude did it one time, died.
The thing that I'm obsessed about with that story is I was watching another documentary. Have you heard my joke about this?
Which one?
It always bombs. I can never fucking do it. But like, okay, I just explained to you Len Bias, right?
Yeah.
This is what fucked me up. There's a documentary about the Mets in the 80s, right? That exact same time, like time frame of Len Bias.
Yeah.
And I always say it's Darryl Strawberry because Darryl Strawberry is an easier name to say, but it wasn't. It was Darryl something. No, it was I forget his name. But he went to his drug dealer when he found out about the Len Bias thing, and this is literally how he says he goes to drug dealer and he's like, give me the shit that killed Len Bias.
Jesus fuck.
But it's like this crazy moment of like, dude, that's like, and I remember telling it to Hatch and Hatch being like, yeah, that's how coke users are. It's like
Doc Gooden.
Doc Gooden, yes.
Doc Gooden.
Thank you, Ross. Not that much. It's Ross. You'd be furious in comedy as to how little comedians know about sports. There was a comedian one time. He called me an alcoholic, and I'm like, I'm not Jake the Snake. He's like, I don't watch football. And I remember being like so furious at what he just said.
Jake the Snake. Imagine I'm just picturing Jake the Snake running with a fucking snake around his thing down the football field.
Yeah. No
Fuck.
fucking mascots with snakes. I was trying to think if I could shoehorn in. He's playing for the Diamondbacks, but that's a baseball team.
Nah.
I don't know.
Diamondbacks. I was gonna say those are the good Mexicans. Those are the ones that stay and get their leadership. They get their fucking green card.
Diamondbacks?
Diamondbacks.
That was actually smart. I never thought about that. All right.
There you go.
Diamondbacks, the good ones.
They're good ones.
Diamond. I'm a Panamanian. I don't know. I think Panamanians always get this kind of reputation of being hot. That's like the big thing about them.
Panama.
Yeah.
That's all I know. That's all I couldn't fucking.
Who sings that, Amir?
Who?
Yeah.
Panama?
What's the name of the band?
Panama.
You don't know the name of the band that sings that band?
I know who Slash is. I don't know what band he's a part of.
He just says the name of another guitarist.
I just know I know little bits and pieces. I don't know a full thing about
Who
anything.
plays this, Amir? I know Mozart. It's like it's completely different. You can't just say one thing. I don't know.
I was gonna say
Van Halen.
Panama was Richie Valens.
Richie Valens sings
Yeah,
Panama.
fucking Richie.
Panama could probably be a song you could do in like the 50s or whatever.
Panama.
What do you think about the song American Pie, Amir?
American Pie.
Yeah.
They really launched that dude's career sticking his dick in that pie.
Goddamn.
Is it not that? Or is that what?
The song.
There's a song called American Pie?
I never seen American Pie, the movie, but I'm guessing they played American Pie in the movie.
Maybe. What? How does
You
it go?
never heard that song?
Sing a bit of it.
A lot. Yeah, American Pie. Take
Oh,
the
okay,
Chevy to
yeah.
the left. Yeah.
But
Do you know what the song's about?
A dry levy?
Oh, God damn.
What do you tell me? Tell me the message.
Fucking no! It's about the like there's the day the music died. Like, that's what the song's about. 3 people died in the plane. Like more than 3, but I'm sure maybe just 3 people died in that plane crash. I don't know.
Oh, just huh?
Richie Valens.
Richie.
I've never seen La Bamba. Do they ever say multiple people died in the plane crash, or do they just say
I have no
Richie?
idea. I've never watched that shit either.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was.
I'm stripping you of whatever title you have.
I fucking know. I've watched Stand and Deliver. Does that count? That's Diamond Phillip.
No, I never saw. I saw the Freedom Riders, but I never saw Stand and Deliver.
You didn't watch the Mexican version?
No.
Fucking Stand and Deliver.
I do want to say the names: Richie Valens, Buddy Holly, and of course, the Big Bopper. Come on.
The Big Boss.
Ross is giving me a thumbs up. That's the big name.
No.
We lost. It'd be funny just to be like the Big Bopper died.
No.
They should have a director's cut of a La Bamba, and it should just be like, Richie died, yeah. And and there's like all this shock, and like, not just him, the Big Bopper, and then they're like even in more, they're in worse tears than that.
Now they're audibly just. Nah. Why couldn't it just be Richie twice?
Why couldn't it just be Richie? Jesus Christ. You're good. Oh my God.
Is it almost that time?
It's 9:58. I'm looking at the time.
I was gonna say.
I gave a quick story. Do you want to give a quick story now?
A quick what?
I don't know. I'm just saying quick story just because I felt like I was talking a lot about Niles and shit.
No, I was gonna say check out our YouTube. I'm gonna get fucking Luis Perez
Oh my God.
to fucking not just to exercise. That's if we get some people to donate. I'm talking about I want you to post the video of you doing your commercial for your open mic in front of a wrecked, flipped car while the ambulance and the fucking firefighters there. It's my favorite video to watch. And plus, you get to see what a baby-faced Luis Perez. That's always fun.
That was me about 6 months into comedy, I think.
6 months. He's
That was
just
crazy.
a baby, just bombing on stage.
That was
But-
at a time where it was like I was not able. People like there are people that are like you have to do comedy at least for 5 years if you want to host an open mic, and it's like there were no fucking open mics. So I was like, what are you gonna do? You have to start an open
I
mic.
was gonna give you big props for that, man. 6 months already running an open mic.
That only lasted a year, but yeah.
What are you talking? It lasted 1 year.
No, it lasted like a year. It lasted about 2 years.
See, I was gonna say you sell yourself short. I bet you could at least see the tip of your dick.
The moment that fucking mic hit monthly, that was when it hit. That was when it got ruined.
That's when I'm like, yeah.
Anyways, 30 seconds. You can catch me at Luis_Perez 406 on Instagram. Amir?
Amir26, all words, no numbers, at Instagram.com.
All right, I'll tell you what. We'll just cut it short from there, and we'll say goodbye and go fuck yourselves. All right, thank you. All right.
Love you.